Locksmith, live streaming a cheating scene at the start.
1. What should you do if you encounter a ***** scene while unlocking the door? Professional skills battle public chat channel in the live broadcast room. Someone shouted, "Brothers, please pay attention to anchor number 107, it's too late." Anchor number 107. The great sage unlocks the door. What's so cool about unlocking? 1,000 contestants, the income ranking is over 900. What a scumbag. The audience member who just started talking, there's nothing interesting about unlocking doors. But after unlocking the door, I found a man and 3 women playing games on the sofa in the lobby. It was different. Damn it. How can you encounter such a thing when opening a lock? It's really a rape scene. How come it's coded? Hey, there was no coding at the beginning. Which one of the 3 girls has the best figure? Her skin is as white as snow, she is definitely worth 2,000 yuan. Live streaming of rape is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The wolf friends from the public channel flock to the live broadcast room 107 like crazy. Open black lens bracket popularity close black lens bracket +1+1+1+1+1. Ellipsis. Really? As soon as everyone entered, they saw a long-legged beauty taking photos with her mobile phone. On the sofa in the lobby. 3 women with frightened expressions covered their key parts with their hands and pillows. He actually played on the sofa in the lobby. The eyes of the wolf friends in the live broadcast room almost popped out. Even if it's coded. You can also see how unsightly the scene is. The beautiful lady royal sister was so angry that her delicate body was shaking. The crocodile skin bag hit the man hard. Ma Dekai, you are really capable. Not only did they secretly change the door lock code, but they also brought these bitches to my house and messed around with them. Are you worthy of me? She took a deep breath and tried to calm down, just wait for the divorce complaint. The man was so frightened that his wife had raped him that his face turned pale. Hearing this, he became even whiter. He hurriedly walked towards Sister Yu Cheng, please listen to me. The words are not finished yet. The beautiful lady Yuji kicked the man hard in his vital parts. Roll. I feel disgusted if you come within 3 meters of me. This kick was so powerful that it knocked the man into a corner. The absolute best is something you have practiced. The man instantly curled up on the ground like a cooked prawn in pain. His face was distorted and his body was twitching. The audience in the live broadcast room suddenly felt a chill down below. Too cruel. The audience can imagine the scene of the egg breaking. Even if the egg shell is still there, the yolk must have been kicked away, and there is a high probability that it will not be used in the future. Lin Mo was speechless. Come to someone's door and unlock it. The devil knows that the beautiful woman is here to catch someone raping her. After opening the door, Lin Mo was ready to collect the money and leave. As a result, the beauty rushed in with her cell phone, and then there was a scream. Lin Mo was afraid that something would happen, so he quickly followed in. He opened the lock, and he would definitely be involved if anything happened. Then I saw a scene like this. This man is so inhuman. My wife is so good looking and has such a good figure. How could he be so wild with 3 women? You deserve to be ruined. The 3 women were so frightened by the beauty's strength that their faces turned pale. He grabbed his clothes and wanted to run away. Lin Mo sighed. He closed the door and blocked the 3 women's path. He looked at the 3 panicked women seriously. I'm so sorry, you have to stay here. I have already called the police. Lin Mo wasn't joking with them. The 3 women most likely took this path to make a living. Lin Mo can understand them. But understanding is understanding. Locksmith registered as a police station. If you encounter any illegal crime, you will naturally report it to the police. Otherwise, when the beauty and the man go to court, the matter will be exposed. Don't ask for a lockpicking license. The police arrived soon. A knock on the door was heard. Lin Mo entered the password and opened the door. The dignified middle-aged policeman looked at the scene and probably understood what was going on. His eyes fell on Lin Mo. Did you call the police? Lin Mo said quickly, yes. I am a locksmith, and I will help this beauty unlock the door. I found someone gathering for lewdness here. My police station has a record on file. If you encounter a crime, you will definitely call the police as soon as possible. The middle-aged policeman nodded appreciatively. Not bad. Only through cooperation between the police and the public can we better combat illegal crimes. As he spoke, he looked at a man and 3 women. You guys, take out your ID cards. The next plot is very clear. The evidence, video recording, is sufficient. The 3 women were all put on silver bracelets and taken to the police station. The man left in an ambulance. Lin Mo and the beauty also went to the police station to record statements. Come out of the police station. The beauty behaved unusually calmly. Master, I'm sorry to bother you. I'll take you back. Lin Mo was the one who used to catch and rape the beautiful lady in her Lamborghini. No, she used to unlock the door. Naturally, it was the beauty who was responsible for sending Lin Mo back. Neither of them knew what to say on the way, and the atmosphere was a bit awkward. Arrived at the door of the store. Lin Mo hesitated and was about to ask for money. If the beauty doesn't take the initiative to ask for money, Lin Mo can only ask. Unexpectedly, she suddenly turned to look at Lin Mo. Do you think love is a joke? Before we got married, we vowed to be each other. After 2 years of marriage, he went behind my back and brought other women to my house to have sex with. Eating me and wearing my clothes. Am I not good enough for him? Su Muqing didn't know why she told Lin Mo this. I guess I want to find someone to talk to. In fact, she already knew that Guy Mordecai was messing around behind her back. This time I went specifically to catch an adulterer. After catching him right. But I found that I was not very sad, just angry and unwilling. Lin Mo secretly complained. If I don't take the woman back behind your back, why don't I do it in front of you? He thought for a while. Actually, I think love is the key in the lock. A key opens a lock. It must be maintained regularly and lubricated from time to prevent rust. If the key to this lock is used to open other locks. Su Muqing's pretty face turned red. You mean, it's only fair that other keys can open that lock, right? Lin Mo shook his head. No. I mean, your door locks need to be changed. I recommend you use the Iron King Kong Guardian, which is available in my store. C-grade lock cylinder, reliable quality. We are currently on promotion, only 3,000. After installing this lock, I will make sure that no one can go behind your back and enter your house to mess around. Su Muqing couldn't help but burst into laughter. My mood suddenly improved a lot. Then he looked at Lin Mo with a straight face. He's quite good at doing business. By the way, how much does it cost to unlock the door? Lin Mo smiled. 100 for door-to-door service. It's a long way for you to go, and you have to go to the police station to record a statement or something. It'll cost you 200. I'm deeply sympathetic to your situation, just. Su Muqing, you won't charge me any money. Lin Mo was speechless. Beauty, this is how I make a living. I haven't even made back the rent for the water, electricity, and shops today. I'll just charge you a little cheaper. Let's forget it is 180. Su Muqing. Live broadcast room audience. Finally, he rolled his eyes at Lin Mo and took out his mobile phone. Whatever the prestige number is, I'll add you. Lin Mo was stunned for a moment. Why do you want me to intimidate you? Su Muqing bit her lip and said angrily, I'll transfer the money to you. Lin Mo took out his mobile phone, called up the payment code, and kindly reminded Su Muqing. Actually, you can transfer money without adding friends. Su Muqing was dumbfounded. You are only 28, and you are already completely unattractive. Don't tell me about your husband's cheating. After all, I have been busy with work and haven't seen him once or twice a month. Now take the initiative to increase the prestige of the locksmith. He didn't add it. Su Muqing gritted her teeth and scanned Lin Mo's payment code. I transferred 1,000 yuan directly. He gave Lin Mo a hard look and ordered him to be kicked out without any courtesy. Get out of the car. Lin Mo was in a happy mood. A rich woman is a rich woman. Actually transferred 1,000. Lin Mo is not stupid. Of course he wanted to add to the beauty's prestige. Question. Su Muqing's performance was terrible. If your husband cheats on you, you can catch him cheating on him. That kick was a bit much. Lin Mo doesn't want to be kicked like this in the future. I only have one younger brother, so I have to protect him. Well, thanks. Lin Mo said hello shamelessly. Pushed the door to get off the car. Getting ready to go back to the store. Su Muqing's head suddenly poked out of the car window. The Iron King Kong Guardian you mentioned has a promotional discount of 3,000. Lin Mo was greatly surprised. Is there still drama? He quickly smiled and said, yes. Package installation. Su Muqing blinked. Is there any after-sales maintenance? Lin Mo patted her chest and assured, definitely. If it breaks within 3 years, it will be replaced for free. Su Muqing stepped on the accelerator and roared away. Lin Mo was left alone and messy in the wind. To amuse yourself. Lin Mo returned to the shop depressed. Enter the live broadcast room and watch it. There are 8,800 people online at real time. Weren't there just 500 or 600 people before? Why did it suddenly increase more than 10 times? Is the live broadcast of rape capture so powerful? Lin Mo became excited instantly. 2. A rich lady with full dog-licking attributes. Lin Mo traveled to this world and inherited a half-dead sage who opened a lock store. Gold fingers are also included as standard. It is quite consistent with the identity of a locksmith. God level unlocking. Not Lin Mo blowing. As long as it has the lock attribute, he can easily open it. For example, the electronic smart lock that Yujia Beauty just showed. The cheating man set up a 16-digit password that was outrageous. Lin Mo opened it in 10 seconds. The question is useless. So what about God level unlocking? Door-to-door service can only charge 100. You won't charge more just because your technology is good. Moreover, the great sage is not famous for unlocking. Sometimes no one calls Lin Mo to unlock the door for a whole day. The most he can do is match the key and earn a few dollars. Lin Mo is ready to close down and change his career. Fortunately, at this time, the Professional Skills Competition program team sent a notice. Lin Mo's application was approved. He will compete with 999 other contestants for a year. The top 10 players who make the most money in a year can share a bonus of 1 billion. Other contestants will also receive generous rewards. However, the competition started more than 10 days ago. Others earn more than 1,000 or 2,000. There are even tens of thousands. Lin Mo only has a meager 500, ranking behind 900. The live broadcast of unlocking was not interesting, and the number of people in the live broadcast room remained at 500 or 600. Never imagined. A live broadcast of someone catching someone raped actually made his popularity skyrocket. Just when Lin Mo was excited. Suddenly a cold voice came from my head. The popularity of the live broadcast room reaches 10,000. Close black lens bracket. Lottery system activated. Close black lens bracket. Each draw requires 10,000 popularity. Close black lens bracket. Lin Mo was suddenly stunned. And a lottery system. Isn't my golden finger a god-level lock-picking skill? He opened the character attribute panel of his system and took a look. It couldn't be simpler. Open black lens bracket host close black lens bracket, Lin Mo. Skill god-level lock-picking. Open black lens bracket popularity close black lens bracket, 10,000. Lin Mo couldn't help but click on the draw. The popularity became 0. Congratulations, you have acquired the skill precision throwing. Close black lens bracket. Precise throwing. Throwing objects within a range of 10 meters will always hit the mark. Close black lens bracket. Lin Mo was stunned. Is there such a skill? Do you want to let yourself go through circles? He closed the system interface depressedly. I looked at the rankings of the competition. The 1,000 yuan transferred by Sister Yu passed the evaluation of the program team and was included in the professional income. The income from the competition instantly changed from 550 to 1550. The rankings skyrocketed to over 700. Lin Mo is in a great mood. The reward for 700 people at this level is double their income. Ranking among the top 10 and sharing 1 billion in prize money, Lin Mo couldn't even think about it. The program team must have done some secret work. Maybe the winners in the end are related households. Otherwise, why is the very good-looking female office clerk ranked number 1 now? A few days. Just be promoted from ordinary clerk to assistant to the general manager. I earn 1,000 a day and received a bonus of more than 3,000. I dare not think about the top 10. However, if you are within the first 100, you can still give it a try. As long as you enter the top 100, you will receive a minimum reward of 1 million. Ellipsis. Back at Dasheng's unlocking shop, Lin Mo was idle again. Other professional players, such as those who deliver express delivery, deliver fast food, and drive online ride-hailing services. I go out often and encounter many things. The audience also enjoyed watching it. As a contestant in an office career, the audience can also watch people in the workplace scheming and fighting. Unlock. Go out several times a day. Is the audience lonely? There were no people in the live broadcast room before. But after a live rape scene, Lin Mo's popularity skyrocketed, and many viewers stayed. They all talked about Lin Mo's brain. The beauty took the initiative to increase his prestige, but he actually didn't add it. One look at the beautiful lady Yu Jia and she looks like a super rich woman. If you pick her up, you will definitely save yourself decades of struggle in the future. Are you married? We are about to get divorced, what are we afraid of? This is good. It's time to take action while she's not divorced and her competitors haven't appeared. When someone gets divorced, there will definitely be countless rich and handsome people flocking to her. Lin Mo is just a loser locksmith, how can he compete with others? The audience in the live broadcast room felt sorry for Lin Mo. Lin Mo suddenly received a message reminder on his phone. Picked up the phone and looked at it. Apply to add friends. Remarks column, woman who wants to change her keys. The audience in the live broadcast room simultaneously shouted, fuck. Rich woman and beautiful woman actually took the initiative to add Lin Mo as a friend. But shouldn't it be said, the woman who wants to change the locks? Beauty must have been carelessly written incorrectly. Absolutely. Ellipsis. Lin Mo was shocked to find that just this moment had passed. The popularity of Ma, which was only a little bit at first, has increased by more than 100. He was secretly excited. I didn't expect Su Muqing to be so powerful. Just posting a friend and adding him has increased his popularity so much. I'm sure I want to catch her, so I might as well pluck her wool until it's all gone. He took the initiative to send a message to Su Muqing. You want to change the locks? Make an appointment. Su Muqing replied quickly, wait until you throw away the key to the lock. Driving, no chatting. Lin Mo. There's something in the beauty's words. She doesn't really like you, right? If she pursues him. Should I agree or not? Lin Mo shook his head and threw away the messy thoughts 800 miles away. They are rich, good-looking and have a figure. Even if you are divorced, there will definitely be a lot of people chasing you. How can it be your turn? I looked at the time, it was already 6 o'clock. Ordered a quick meal. What a $10 fast food. Finished in a few bites. Close the store door and put up the sign advertising the unlocking door. It just closed. The phone is ringing. Is it the great sage who opens the lock? Lin Mo's eyes lit up. Is there another business coming? Picking locks is much more profitable than matching keys. He quickly smiled and said, yes. Do you need to unlock the door? My car keys are locked in the car, can you open it? Lin Mo didn't even ask what kind of car the other party had. Anyway, as long as he has some connection with the lock, there is nothing he can't open. It can definitely be opened. Where are you? It costs 200 to come and lock the door. The other party gave the address. South gate of Haidong Plaza. Not far from Lin Mo. Lin Mo drove the Hongqi H9 he just bought in installments and quickly arrived at Haidong Plaza. From a distance, I saw the black BMW X3 that the other party was talking about. Park the car and get out with your tool bag. Before he could reach the front of the BMW, he saw another unlocking master walking towards the BMW with his bag in hand. Lin Mo frowned. This woman can't be so weird, right? After calling yourself, you also called other locksmiths to come over. Really? The middle-aged locksmith said hello to the woman next to the BMW. I looked at the other person's driving license. Get out the tools. Remove the door handle cover and fiddle with the mechanical lock hole inside. Lin Mo felt that 100 grass mud horses were galloping back in his heart. Ellipsis. The safety factor of European cars is quite high. What's more, BMW is one of the 3 major luxury car brands. The middle-aged master tried for more than 10 minutes and was sweating, but he still couldn't get it done. I saw a middle-aged locksmith who couldn't open the lock after working for a long time. The middle-aged woman was a little impatient. Hey, can you drive it? Hurry, I'm in a hurry. Also, be sure to damage my car or you won't be able to pay for it. The locksmith's expression changed slightly. Please wait a moment, it will be over soon. Lin Mo couldn't help it. Isn't this a waste of your time? He walked forward and coughed twice. Let me try. The middle-aged locksmith turned his head and took a look. When I saw Lin Mo's tool kit, I was immediately unhappy. Do you understand the rules? Lin Mo smiled. I understand the rules. He took out his phone and called up the call history. She seemed to have called me too. The BMW woman nodded repeatedly. Yes. Are you a great sage who can unlock doors? He can't open it, come and try it quickly. The middle-aged locksmith was speechless. There are such weird people. Lin Mo spoke again. Let me give it a try. How about 100 per person? The middle-aged locksmith nodded. This car lock is difficult to open. Then he stepped aside and let Lin Mo have a try. Lin Mo took out 2 slender small steel pieces, inserted them into the keyhole and flicked them a few times. Only 3 seconds passed. The car door clicked. The lock is open. 3. You can encounter human traffickers even if you open the car lock. I saw Lin Mo unlock the door in 3 seconds. The middle-aged locksmith was dumbfounded. Is your lockpicking skill so good? Why have I never heard of this person? There are many locksmith shops in Haidong. But there are only a few famous ones. He was really not impressed when the great sage opened the lock. The audience in the live broadcast room was also stunned by Lin Mo's lock-picking skills. I am not wrong, right? Open the BMW door in 3 seconds. The anchor's skills are so awesome. Do you dare to say that you have never been to a sewing machine factory for further training? BMW can't resist the anchor's teasing for 3 seconds. There are so many cars on the streets, wouldn't the anchor just drive the one he wants? Are you sure the guy upstairs isn't driving? Ellipsis. Lin Mo put away the tools, took out the keys from the trunk of the car and handed them to the middle-aged woman. The unlocking fee is 200 yuan, and you can transfer it in cash. The middle-aged woman was also a little surprised. This is it. She took out $20 from her bag. Take it. Lin Mo thought the other party heard it wrong. Sorry, it's 200. When the woman heard this, she immediately became angry. What 200? In just a few seconds, I'll give you more than 20. If you want love, don't get out. Lin Mo thought for a while and borrowed money. Forget it. Give me the key and I'll see if the car lock is broken. The woman handed the key to Lin Mo with a dark face. It's best not to break it. Otherwise I won't be able to kill you. Lin Mo took the key. Open the trunk and click to lock the car, then throw the 20 yuan and the car lock into the trunk. It clicks shut. Then he looked at the middle-aged locksmith. Are you going to open it for her? The middle-aged master spit on the ground viciously. I'll paralyze her. Just ride the battery car and dodge people. Lin Mo is also ready to dodge. Whoever wants to earn these 20 yuan can earn it himself. The audience in the live broadcast room liked it one after another. Open black lens bracket popularity close black lens bracket +1 +1 +1 +1 +1. Ellipsis. Anchor did a great job. This kind of person must treat her like this. Is this the quality you need to drive a BMW? It's a bit expensive to open a car lock for 200, right? You don't have to drive it if it's too expensive. But if you agree to 200, what do you mean by giving it more than 20? How much time someone spends unlocking is up to them. Seeing Lin Mo preparing to escape, the middle-aged woman suddenly became anxious and stopped Lin Mo. You are not allowed to leave. I'm warning you, let me drive the car quickly. Lin Mo sneered, what if I don't open it? Just then, a burly man with a somewhat fierce look came over holding a sleeping child. The woman hurriedly said, Brother Meng. This guy threw the car keys in the car and locked our car. The audience in the live broadcast room was speechless for a moment. They finally know what it means to rake someone down. The burly middle-aged man suddenly frowned and looked at Lin Mo. Brother, what on earth is going on? Lin Mo snorted, ask her. Forget it, I tell you. She locked the key in the car and asked me to unlock it. We agreed to 200, but in the end we were only given 20. Doesn't that make sense? So I threw the keys back in the car. The woman said angrily, he opened the lock in 3 seconds. 20 is too much for him. The middle-aged man glared at the woman fiercely. The woman suddenly did not dare to speak. The middle-aged man said to Lin Mo apologetically, I'm so sorry. Brothers, don't be like women. This is 200 yuan. Please help me lock the car, brother. We are in a hurry to catch a flight and travel. Lin Mo was about to say that he had no time. But there was a sudden thump in my heart. Something seems wrong. He snorted and pretended to be dissatisfied. Brother, please be reasonable. If it had been anyone else, I definitely wouldn't have driven it. But I also made an appointment for someone to come to the door to unlock the door. I sent him a message first to ask him to wait a moment. The middle-aged man nodded repeatedly. Brother, hurry up. If you miss your flight, you will be in trouble. Lin Mo took out his mobile phone and directly entered the live broadcast room interface. Swipe text input. Brothers, it's not convenient for me to call the police. Please call the police immediately, I suspect they are human traffickers. Then, the phone was put back in his pocket. He took out his tools and pretended to open the lock. The audience in the live broadcast room saw Lin Mo's message. Shocked. What does anchor mean? Don't they just not give him 20? Do you need to call the police? And you said he was a human trafficker. The anchor can't possibly make a joke about this, right? Question. We have been watching the live broadcast, but they don't look like human traffickers. The anchor doesn't look like he's joking, call the police first. Ellipsis. Received an alarm call from viewers in the live broadcast room. Haidong police station immediately paid attention. During this time, there have been 3 cases of missing children in Haidong City. The police department is under great pressure. If the case cannot be solved again, the director will be punished. I heard that an anchor discovered that a suspected human trafficker appeared. Naturally, the police will be dispatched immediately. Ellipsis. Lin Mo opened the cover of the handlebar to reveal the mechanical lock hole inside. Take out the steel bars and play with them. I saw that Lin Mo had been busy for 2 or 3 minutes and still hadn't opened the car door. The middle-aged man frowned. Brother, why haven't you opened it yet? Lin Mo raised his hand and wiped his sweat. Brother. This is a BMW. It's a luxury car. It's extremely safe. How can it be so easy to drive? The woman couldn't help it anymore. Didn't you open it within 3 seconds before? Lin Mo snorted. You called another locksmith. It's just like that. Only when there is enough foreplay can things come naturally. He drove it for more than 10 minutes and it was almost done. It took me a few seconds to open it after I took over. Middle-aged men and women know nothing about picking locks. I was really blinded by Lin Mo. The man gritted his teeth and said, "Brother, we are really in a hurry. Drive quickly, I'll give you 400. Lin Mo looked depressed. 4,000 won't do it. You can't open a lock just by trying to open it. But I figured, if I work on it for a few more minutes, I should be able to get it done. There is nothing the middle-aged man can do. Who made this bitch an idiot? It's obviously only 200 yuan, so what a waste of saving that 180 yuan. Lin Mo pretended to open the lock, while secretly observing the surrounding situation. Suddenly discovered. Several men, pretending to be nonchalant, walked towards us from several directions. One of them is Team Chen, whom Lin Mo knows. When I went to the police station to file the record, it was Team Chen who helped with it. I saw several men coming over. The middle-aged man suddenly became alert, and his hands subconsciously touched his waist. Gun. Lin Mo screamed secretly and ran out without hesitation. At the same time, he shouted, "Comrade police! I suspect they are human traffickers." Officer Chen and several plainclothes officers hurriedly gathered around and shouted, "Police! Don't move!" The fierce middle-aged man's expression suddenly changed. I guess I knew I couldn't run away. He actually pulled out a pistol from his waist and put it against the head of the pregnant child. He shouted with a ferocious expression, "Don't come over here, or I'll shoot him to death." The audience in the live broadcast room was shocked. Fuck. Pistol. These two guys are really human traffickers. Team Chen and others were also shocked. He quickly pulled out his pistol and pointed it at the middle-aged man and woman. "Do not move. You are surrounded. Hurry up, put down your weapons and surrender, and seek leniency." The middle-aged man laughed ferociously. "Do you think I am a 3-year-old child? Get me a car with a full tank of gas right now." The middle-aged woman said anxiously, "Brother Meng, the unlocker came here in a Hongqi car." The middle-aged man glared at Lin Mo fiercely, "Ask the unlocker to drive the car over to me." He pushed the pistol hard. "Don't play any tricks with me. Otherwise, we just wait to collect his body." Team Chen and others' expressions changed. Look towards Lin Mo. Lin Mo is just a locksmith, and the police have no power to ask Lin Mo to cooperate with the police's actions. Lin Mo's expression naturally became hesitant. Finally gritted his teeth, as if he had made up his mind. "Okay. Don't hurt that child, I'll drive you away," said. He reached into his pocket for his keys. Then his eyes suddenly widened, and he looked behind the big man in shock, as if he had seen a nuclear explosion. The big man subconsciously turned his head and looked back. The muzzle of the gun was also moved a little away from the child's head. No one could have imagined it. Lin Mo waved his hand fiercely. A dark object hit the big man fiercely. The heavy bunch of keys hit the man in the eye with great accuracy. The man only felt a sharp pain in his eyes. He held the child in one hand and held a gun in the other. Natural conditioned reflex, raising the hand holding the gun to cover his eyes. Lin Mo threw another object like lightning. Warwick Mate 60 hit the man's hand holding the gun hard. Men were hit one after another. Fingers loosened. The pistol fell to the ground. Team Chen and other plainclothes police officers are experienced in many battles. Fly forward at the same time. The middle-aged man was controlled tightly in an instant. The child was rescued safe and sound. The middle-aged woman still wants to run. He was also thrown to the ground by plainclothes policemen. 4. Catch human traffickers, get banners and bonuses, it's great. The audience in the live broadcast room who saw this scene collectively asked 100,000 whys. How did the anchor figure out that those two guys were human traffickers? Thousands of people in the live broadcast room didn't notice the problem, but the anchor discovered it and decisively asked netizens to call the police. Awesome. Police catch criminals. The people in Haidong Plaza were naturally alarmed. A middle-aged couple who were very well dressed and looked at successful people rushed over anxiously. I saw a child in plainclothes arms. He shouted hurriedly, Xiaoshuan. Are you okay? Don't scare your parents. Team Chen originally planned to escort the trafficker back to the police station. I saw a middle-aged couple appear. Are you the parents of this child? The man nodded hurriedly, yes. We were just shopping, and when we turned around, the child disappeared. We thought he had gone somewhere else, but we searched for him for a long time but couldn't find him. I didn't expect that it was human traffickers who caught him. He looked at Captain Chen with great gratitude. Thanks to the police comrades this time. Get our children back. Team Chen checked the ID cards of the two people and looked at the photos of their children on their mobile phones. It must be the child's parents. Finally nodded, you are too careless. Fortunately, the locksmith discovered that they were human traffickers and decisively called the police. The child must have inhaled ether. It's not a big problem. He should wake up after a while. The middle-aged couple hurriedly came over to thank Lin Mo. Team Chen looked at Lin Mo with some curiosity. Your name seems to be Lin Mo, right? I remember you. How did you find out they were traffickers? The audience in the live broadcast room also became curious. They all pricked up their ears. Lin Mo smiled. It just feels a bit abnormal. I looked in the car and there were no children's supplies at all. This kid is only 3 or 4 years old. They said they were traveling with children, so how could they not bring their children's supplies? Team Chen nodded. It makes sense. Based on this, you judge that the other party is a human trafficker. Lin Mo explained, not entirely. The weather was so hot, so he wrapped the child in a big towel and hid his face from others. The most important thing is, I watched the news. Recently, there have been 2 or 3 cases of missing children in Haidong, so I took it seriously. Anyway, it's just a matter of calling the police. There's nothing to lose. If it's really a human trafficker, that family will be doomed. You think so, Captain Chen? The middle-aged couple nodded repeatedly and said with lingering fear, yes, yes, yes. Fortunately, my little brother helped call the police. Otherwise, our children would be in danger. This is the only child we have. If the child is lost, we don't know what to do. Both of them were terrified just thinking about it. It is said that some traffickers will mutilate children alive in order to arouse the sympathy of others and make them beg. Lin Mo smiled. Just a favor. But you have to take good care of your children in the future. You may not be so lucky every time. The middle-aged couple thanked them profusely. Lin Mo said it lightly. But they understand that this is not just a favor. The traffickers threatened Lin Mo to drive them away, which was really life-threatening. Ordinary people would not act as decisively as Lin Mo. The audience in the live broadcast room also sighed when they heard Lin Mo's words. In today's society, there are really not many good people like anchors. Team Chen gave a thumbs up. Brother, your observation skills are good. After a pause, he hesitated, but you were a little impulsive just now. If you hit the gangster with something, what if you miss it? The audience in the live broadcast room also felt that Lin Mo was too risky. The trafficker is so cruel and even carries a gun. If you anger him, the consequences will be disastrous. 2 adventures in a row. The first time he smashed his eyes, the second time he smashed his pistol. If you miss it even once, you will be dead. Faced with Team Chen's doubts, Lin Mo smiled and picked up a few pebbles on the ground. Throw them out one after another. The first stone. He smashed a disposable cup on the ground 7 or 8 meters away until it stood upright. The remaining pebbles. All put into disposable cups accurately. The audience in the live broadcast room were stunned for a moment, including Team Chen and others. This accuracy is simply amazing. Lin Mo was secretly proud. The precise throwing rewarded by the system is indeed amazing. He made it up randomly. I used to live in the countryside, and there were a lot of rats. When I have nothing to do, I just throw rocks at mice. Within 10 meters, every shot will hit the target. Only then did Captain Chen realize that Lin Mo was not acting presumptuously, and immediately gave a thumbs up. Admire. Are you interested in coming to our police station? Be an auxiliary police officer first. I promise to help you become a regular employee within 1 year. The police force needs such talents. He is bold, careful and observant, and has such a unique skill. This trick is really useful. Such as before. Team Chen and the others, armed with pistols, will definitely arouse the vigilance of the trafficker men, and there is no way they will fall prey to them. It would be different if it was Lin Mo who didn't have a gun in his hand. Team Chen really wants to recruit Lin Mo. The audience in the live broadcast room immediately became envious. The anchor is so prosperous this time. Become an auxiliary police officer first, and then become a police officer. This is an iron rice bowl, with 5 insurances and 1 housing fund, and the benefits are high. It's not easy for ordinary people to take the police exam. The anchor still has this unique skill that makes him hit every target. Isn't it easy to make meritorious deeds in the future? Why do I feel that it's a pity for the anchor not to set traps? Yes, even if I don't get any rewards in this professional battle, I will definitely be popular as a trap anchor in the future. Everyone thought that Lin Mo would definitely agree. As a result, Lin Mo smiled and said, "Captain Chen, please stop praising me. I know my own business, and I'm not a police officer. I'm good at picking locks. It's not me. No matter if it's a mechanical lock, an electronic lock, a mobile phone or computer file lock, a safe lock, a bank vault lock, a bomb lock, etc. As long as it has anything to do with locks, there's nothing I can't open." Team Chen was a little dumbfounded, so powerful. Lin Mo chuckled, "That's why." He raised his phone. Warwick's Mate 60 is of good quality. None of it was broken. If your police station needs to unlock the door in the future, just call me. I promise to complete the task and the fee will be favorable. Live broadcast room audience. This anchor really knows how to do business. The beautiful woman's husband cheated on her, so he sold door locks to the beautiful woman. Now he's targeting the police station. But he is too good at boasting, right? Do you dare to say that the bank vault can be opened? Also, what does bomb lock mean? He also knows how to defuse bombs. Ellipsis. I heard Lin Mo say that the file lock on mobile phones and computers can be unlocked. Team Chen's heart moved. I couldn't help but ask, do you know the computer password lock? Lin Mo chuckled. I said, as long as it has something to do with the word lock, it won't trouble me. Team Chen frowned. Are you kidding? Does the computer use blowfish encryption? The password is likely to have dozens of digits. Can you open it? Lin Mo pouted. It doesn't matter whether it's pufferfish or dolphin, it's all the same. Team Chen's expression became serious. How sure are you? Lin Mo raised his index finger and shook it. It's not a matter of certainty. It's 100% open. Hear this. The audience in the live broadcast room was speechless. The anchor boasts about his advanced skills. Blowfish encryption, the length of the key ranges from 32 to 448 bits. It is said that so far, the encryption has never failed. Because it has not been patented, it can be used by everyone for free, and it is extremely popular with enterprises, especially online payment apps. If the anchor could crack the blowfish encryption, wouldn't he be able to directly hack into the payment software and transfer the money to himself? Computer password, does it have anything to do with getting a key to unlock the door? Ha ha, he wouldn't think that computer locks, like smart door locks, have mechanical lock holes, right? Team Chen also felt that Lin Mo was bragging. There is no such thing as 100% decryption. But Lin Mo still had to follow him back to the police station. 2 traffickers were being held in custody at the time. Together with Lin Mo and the middle-aged couple, they went back to Haidong police station. The audience in the live broadcast room found it interesting to watch Lin Mo's live broadcast. First, the anchor can brag. Second, the live broadcast is exciting. In the morning, I caught him and took him to the police station. In the evening, I arrested the trafficker again and went to the police station for the second time. They have become frequent visitors to the police station. There are more and more viewers in the live broadcast room. The popularity is also rising slowly. Arrive at the police station. Interrogation of 2 traffickers. As expected, he is the second main culprit in the recent series of missing children. There are 2 other accomplices outside. The police station learned the trafficker's whereabouts from his confession and immediately dispatched police to arrest him. It's a pity to go to the hiding place of the traffickers. Only 3 missing children were found. The traffickers had already run away. It is estimated that the target was too big to run away with the child, so he kept the person behind. Got the news. Lin Mo suddenly became depressed. Human traffickers are extremely vicious and carry guns. Now the 2 guys are running away, I don't know if they will come back and cause trouble for me. The middle-aged couple were also confirmed to be the parents of the child abducted by Haidong Plaza. The 2 took the child back. I transferred 50,000 yuan to Lin Mo as a thank you fee. Lin Mo could not have imagined that there would be such a harvest. The depressed mood disappeared instantly. The money was collected with peace of mind. After all, he was risking his life to help the police catch the traffickers. Team Chen smiled and said, Mr. Lin, you helped our police station make great achievements and crack down the human trafficker group. Our police station has decided to award you with a medal for bravery and righteousness, plus a reward of 10,000 yuan. I hope you can still stand up when encountering illegal things in the future. Lin Mo's eyes lit up again. The bravery medal and the reward of 10,000 yuan are both good things. I don't know if it is included in the competition income. If all these 60,000 yuan are counted, he will immediately rise to the top of the competition income list. He received the medal for bravery in the thick envelope. Lin Mo patted his chest and assured, Don't worry, Captain Chen. Cracking down on lawless elements is the responsibility of every citizen. Next time something like this happens again, I promise to call the police again. Lin Mo paused and suddenly asked, Team Chen, what about unlocking the computer? Live broadcast room audience. Team Chen. He coughed awkwardly. We'll talk about this later. Lin Mo nodded and seriously told Team Chen, if you can't open it, remember to find me. I can really drive. The charge is cheap. 5. Get the rich woman drunk and then plot evil. I saw Lin Mo promoting lock-picking again. Team Chen sent Lin Mo out of the police station speechlessly. Then he hesitated and walked to the director's office. During this period, many cases occurred in Haidong City, and many of them were major cases. Which one is more stressful for the police station? Fortunately, the major case of this human trafficker was just solved and 4 abducted children were rescued. The pressure on Director Li Xiaojun has eased slightly. Saw Team Chen coming in. Director Li nodded slightly. Is there something wrong with Captain Chen? Team Chen, who is the main force in cracking down on the human traffickers. Bureau Li is quite satisfied. Team Chen is also very capable and is the backbone of the police station in combating illegal crimes. I need to make a report to help him improve his rank. Team Chen asked immediately, Bureau Li, is the computer in the Lantian fraud case open? Hearing the words, Lantian fraud case, Li Xiaojun got a headache again. Sighing, it hasn't been opened yet. The suspect refused to speak. All the information and ledgers are on that laptop. If you can't crack the code, you can't convict them. In the Lantian fraud case, the suspected principal has been arrested. The case involved 2 neighboring provinces and several cities, with more than 10,000 victims and as much as 10 billion in funds involved. This is a super major case jointly investigated by 3 provinces. Team Chen hesitated for a moment. Bureau Li, that Lin Mo who just assisted in solving the human trafficker case. He said he could unlock the computer's password. Would you like to ask him to try? Li Xiaojun looked at Captain Chen in astonishment. That locksmith. Are you okay? The locksmith opens door locks, not computer locks. Do you think he is a hacker? He felt that Team Chen was joking with him. Captain Chen smiled bitterly. maybe he is a computer expert. If there is no regulation on unlocking, you can't understand computers, right? Li Xiaojun thought for a while. Forget it. The province has arranged for decryption experts to come and assist us. It is said that he is the world's top decryption expert and should be able to decrypt computer passwords. The computer prompts that if you enter the wrong password 3 times in a row, the hard drive will be automatically formatted and all data will be destroyed. You can't just let people try it. Hear this. Team Chen had no choice but to give up. He didn't know why he believed Lin Mo could crack the pufferfish code. It just feels like Lin Mo doesn't look like someone who talks nonsense. Not quite sure. I dare say that it can be successfully cracked 100%. Ellipsis. It was already early morning when we left the police station. Lin Mo looked at the competition income. Sure enough, the 60,000 yuan bonus was not included in the competition income. But it's normal. If this counts, then cheating would be too easy. A player just does some good deeds and then claims that others will pay him tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. This is certainly not fair to other players. An income of 60,000 yuan is definitely a lot of money for Lin Mo. In addition, the number of viewers in the live broadcast room increased to more than 15,000. Assisting in the arrest of human traffickers has greatly increased his popularity. It actually exceeded the 10,000 mark again. You can continue to draw again. Lin Mo immediately clicked on the draw. What the hell? Tip, thank you for your patronage. I didn't draw any skills. Lin Mo complained crazily. Thank you for your patronage. This system is so cheating. Do you have another bottle? After complaining about the system like crazy, my stomach growled. I haven't had dinner yet, so I had a 10 yuan fast food at noon. Find a food stall. I ordered preserved egg and lean meat porridge and fried rice noodles. Fill your stomach first and then talk. There are many night owls in the live broadcast room. When I saw Lin Mo's late night snack, I was speechless. You earn more than 60,000 yuan a day, and you just eat this. The porridge and fried rice noodles were just served. Another message came on the phone. Open the prestige and take a look. It was actually from the rich lady Su Muqing. The woman who wants to change the lock. Are you here? I am in a bad mood. Buy me a drink. Close black lens bracket. Live broadcast room audience. The rich woman actually took the initiative to find the anchor again. And let the anchor buy him a drink. I go. A woman who had just been hurt by her husband found a man to drink and get drunk. Every adult knows what will happen next. Day after day. The anchor Yanfu is invincible. The wolf friends in the live broadcast room are simply envious. Why can't this good thing happen to me? Everyone thought that Lin Mo would definitely abandon the midnight snack and go to the bar to get the beautiful and rich woman drunk. Unexpectedly, Lin Mo hesitated. I'm having a midnight snack and I don't have time. Maybe next time. Live broadcast room audience. The anchor is out of his mind. The beautiful and rich woman took the initiative to ask him for a drink, but he actually said she was not free. The anchor will not activate the steel straight man system, right? It won't be removed. Seeing Lin Mo's reply, Su Muqing also became stupid. I took the initiative to ask Lin Mo for a drink, but he actually refused. Has your charm dropped to this low? She hated it so much that her teeth itched. He gritted his teeth and replied, where are you eating late night snacks? I'll go find you. Lin Mo blinked and sent the location directly to Su Muqing. Wuji food stall is a roadside stall. If you don't mind the low price, come here. Su Muqing, we'll be there in 10 minutes. Lin Mo put down the phone. The super waiter shouted, 2 bottles of Yubingxiao. The live broadcast room was filled with excitement. I'll go, this stupid anchor. He has activated the steel straight man system, he is clearly stingy. Right, afraid of spending a lot of money drinking at a bar. Extremely shameless. Why does it cost 3,000 to 5,000 to invite a beautiful woman to a bar for a drink? I didn't order any wine at first, but when I saw the beautiful lady coming, I ordered 2 bottles of white wine. I obviously wanted to get her drunk. How shameless. Sue mooching is really fast. Less than 10 minutes. A black Maybach roared over and parked on the curb next to the late-night snack stall. Maybach appears in this class of late-night snacks. Naturally, it attracted the attention of diners. Especially a tall and elegant lady wearing black stockings, getting off the Maybach. The diners couldn't take their eyes away. The wolf friends in the live broadcast room are also drooling. Sue mooching, who has been carefully dressed up, is much more stunning than when she was caught in the act. A stunning beauty who definitely brings disaster to the country and the people. Lin Mo was also shocked by Sue mooching's outfit. Wait for Sue mooching to walk next to him. Lin Mo came to his senses and asked subconsciously, "Don't you drive a Lamborghini?" Sue mooching glared at Lin Mo angrily. "You only have one car at home." Lin Mo. "It's really just a car, and it's a monthly payment." Live broadcast room audience. Sue mooching saw the 2 bottles of Yubingshao on the table and suddenly asked, "You didn't drive here?" Lin Mo replied without hesitation, "It's open." Hongqi H9 is far worse than your Maybach. Sue mooching felt that her teeth were itching even more. Pointing to the Yubingyaki on the table, "Are you having a midnight snack and drinking wine? Didn't you just yell and want to get me drunk?" Lin Mo looked innocent. "Didn't you say you wanted to drink?" There is no embarrassment at all about having the conspiracy revealed, and the thickness of my skin is absolutely astonishing. Sue mooching couldn't laugh or cry. Finally he could no longer keep a straight face and burst into laughter. "How can you be so thick-skinned?" Snort. "But I can tell you clearly that your attempt is impossible to achieve. Sister, you won't get drunk after 1,000 cups." Lin Mo blinked. "BB." Sue mooching glared at Lin Mo angrily. "BB, just BB." She directly picked up the jade ice burner and raised it at Lin Mo in demonstration. "Today I will let you know how powerful this girl is." Live broadcast room audience. Is this okay? Isn't this a script prearranged by the anchor and the beautiful lady? Is it so easy for a loser to chase a rich woman? An audience member suddenly slapped his thigh. "I see. High. It's really high." The anchor knows that under normal circumstances, as a loser, he will definitely not be able to chase a rich woman. So did the opposite. Think about it, with the rich woman's conditions, the previous men must have been obedient to her and responded to her every request. Now a loser who ignores her can't afford to be curious. Once a woman becomes curious about a man, she is not far from falling. Listen to what you say, the anchor is really awesome. I chase the goddess, I show my attentiveness every day, but she still calls me a licker. Learn to anchor now. See how it works. Live broadcast room popularity +1 +1 +1 +1. It's not easy to write a new book. Please update and ask for data support. Brothers, can you take pity on me? Close black lens bracket. 6. Absolutely a dream. It is impossible for a wife to have one blood. Lin Mo touched his groggy head and woke up. Open one's eyes. Good guy. He actually appeared in a very large bedroom. The area of the bedroom alone is larger than his 80 square meter commercial house. Not to mention the furnishings in the bedroom. Huge floor-to-ceiling glass windows overlook a pool of clear water, Jinjing Lake. Qiandao Lake Community, the highest-grade villa community in Haidong City. Commercial housing in this community starts at 30,000 yuan, and single-family villas start at 100,000 yuan. Is this the beautiful lady's house? Lin Mo rubbed his temples. Remembered. I came here last night for a drink with Sue mooching. Sister Yu is really not just bragging when she says you won't get drunk after 1,000 cups. Finished 2 bottles of Yubingshao. There is no distinction between top and bottom. Miss Sue took the initiative and ordered 2 bottles of Wuliangye. Followed by wine and beer. Anyway, both of them drank themselves down in the end. I want to call a driver. As a result, Miss Sue got a call. The private driver is here. He looked at his 8-pack abs. He was shirtless and just wearing a pair of shorts. Lin Mo remembered it again. In the car, Miss Su vomited all over herself. Then he waved his hand proudly and said that he could take a shower at home. Finally, I had a dream. An indescribable thing happened to Yujia in the dream. Thinking of this, Lin Mo couldn't help but swallowed his saliva. Sister Su Yu in the dream, who has the best figure. Moreover, he is passionate and has amazing physical strength. He must have been trained. If I hadn't been so powerful, I really wouldn't have been able to subdue this little goblin. The dream is as real as reality. However, Lin Mo knew that this was definitely not true. Otherwise, how could the rich lady Yujia, who was already married and whose husband cheated on her, still have first blood? Lin Mo came to his senses. I went to the bathroom and washed my face. I feel more energetic. Turn around and look. But he found a brand new set of clothes on the shelf next to him. I keep my mobile phone, wallet, keys and everything on it. There was also a note pressed down on it. I bought new clothes, but your clothes were thrown away. You can take care of yourself after changing your clothes. I'm at work. Lin Mo puts on new clothes. It actually fits quite well. How did Su Muqing know her size? Although the villa is nice, it's a pity that it's not my own. A villa worth tens of millions cannot be afforded in a lifetime if you unlock it yourself. Lin Mo walked out of the villa with emotion. Unexpectedly, I saw a woman with a straight figure, dressed in a black suit, and a strong temperament standing at the front garden gate. Lin Mo remembered that this woman was the personal driver that Su Muqing called over last night. It was she who sent herself and Su Muqing back. Hello Mr. Lin. Your car has been driven back to the underground garage. Do you want me to take you back? It's good to have money. Lin Mo sighed again. Don't drive when you drink, don't drink when you drive. It had only been one night and the smell of alcohol had not dissipated, so naturally the female driver had to take him back. Well, I have to trouble you. The female bodyguard smiled. It's okay, mister. Su has already given the order. You come with me. Lin Mo followed the female driver to the underground garage. Then I was dumbfounded. Good guy. The underground garage is at least 100 square meters. There were 7 or 8 cars parked inside. There are Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Maybachs, Bentleys, and Rolls-Royces. There is no one with less than 2 million. Lin Mo couldn't help but turn on the live broadcast. The car is not your own, but showing it off in the live broadcast can definitely increase your popularity. The live broadcast just started. Reminders came to my mind one after another. Open black lens bracket hint. The popularity of the live broadcast room reaches 10,000. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket hint. The popularity of the live broadcast room reaches 20,000. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket hint. The popularity of the live broadcast room reached 30,000. Close black lens bracket. Lin Mo's mouth is so big that he can stuff an egg in it. In one night, the popularity of the live broadcast room increased so much. Can't we draw prizes 3 times? Picked up the phone and looked at it. Even more shocked. The number of people online in the live broadcast room is as high as 35,000. You know, this is the number of people online when you stop broadcasting. The number of people in the live broadcast room has little to do with the competition income ranking. But Lin Mo never thought about ranking in the professional battle. Just get yourself fired up. Even if the game is fruitless, when the game is over, you can start a live broadcast alone. This popularity is money. What is going on? See Lin Mo on air. The live broadcast room instantly became excited. Dog anchor. Cut off the air at critical times. A dog that has been cut off from broadcasting will be infertile for life. I wish the host who is infertile and has a grand family full of children. The anchor is very lucky. The rich lady Yuji actually took him to her villa. That's the Qiandao Lake Villa community. I checked online and found that the cheapest villa costs more than 20 million. More than 20 million. Hers is a single-family villa near the lake, with a construction area of more than 3,000 square meters, and it is unthinkable for less than 70 to 80 million yuan. Does the dog anchor really fall in love with a super rich woman? It's definitely on. I didn't even look at the clothes, they all changed into new ones. Everyone, look. This garage is awesome. Rolls-Royce Phantom, Maybach S, Ferrari 812, Bentley. The cars in the garage can all be driven and displayed. The rich woman asked you last night if you only wanted a car. I thought she was showing off, but now I know she is really awesome. What is her identity? Her assets cannot exceed 1 billion. Ellipsis. The Wolf friends in the live broadcast room were so envious that they immediately wanted to compete with Lin Mo in real life. Popularity +1 +1 +1 +1. Lin Mo couldn't see the comments from the audience in the live broadcast room. Anyway, the popularity is rising slowly. In the blink of an eye, it's approaching the 40,000 mark. The number of people in the live broadcast room is also increasing rapidly, reaching 50,000. Lin Mo sighed. The power of the royal sister and the rich woman is truly unrivaled. You caught her and plucked her hair out. Subsequently, the female driver drove Lin Mo's H9 and took Lin Mo back. Lin Mo in the car couldn't help it. Looking at the female driver who was expressionless and focused on driving. Ahem, what on earth does your boss, Mr. Su, do to be so rich? The ears of the Wolf friends in the live broadcast room immediately stood up. As long as you know the identity of the rich woman's wife, you might be able to have a chance encounter, learn the anchor's counter-routine operation, and snatch the rich woman away. The female driver looked at Lin Mo unexpectedly. You don't know Mr. Su's identity. This villa is Mr. Su's private space. Even Mr. Su's nominal husband is not qualified to be here. It was the first time for the female driver to see Mr. Su taking others to Qiandao Lake Villa. She originally thought Lin Mo was Mr. Su's real man. But unexpectedly, Lin Mo didn't even know Mr. Su's identity. Lin Mo said honestly, I really don't know. Mr. Su and I have only known each other for a day. Female driver. After hesitating for a while, he said, it's not convenient for me to say this. You can ask Mr. Su yourself later. Lin Mo saw that the female driver was very confidential, so she didn't continue to ask questions. Her driving skills are quite good, fast and steady. It didn't take long for Lin Mo to be sent back to the Dasheng unlocking store. After coming back, Lin Mo opened shops and other businesses. The number of people in the live broadcast room slowly decreased. Without the blessing of the rich woman's halo, Lin Mo's true colors were revealed in an instant. Lin Mo didn't feel it was a pity. Live streaming is like this, it's impossible to have a climax all the time. The matter of catching an adulterer is optional. He looked at his popularity. 40,000, you can draw 4 times. The income ranking dropped to over 800. Other contestants are racing against time to make money, and many choose to work the evening shift. The beautiful contestant who ranked first and was promoted to assistant to the general manager has an income of 20,000 yuan. Lin Mo sighed. There is really not much hope for the prize money in the competition. Let's talk about the lottery first. Maybe you can get some heaven-defying skills. Don't come here to thank us for your patronage, otherwise you will definitely fall out with the system. Just when Lin Mo was preparing for the lottery, the phone rang suddenly. Do you have a door-to-door locksmith business? Line connected. The voice of the person opposite was extremely serious. Lin Mo, right. I'm Captain Chen. Can you really open dolphin encryption? This is no joke. Lin Mo was shocked. The phone number of the Public Security Bureau. I'm going to get rich. Listening to Team Chen's tone, you can tell that this dolphin encryption is extraordinary. Why don't you make a lot of money from him this time? Sure enough, technology is still useful. With good technology, you can really charge more for door-to-door service. Lin Mo chuckled. I told you, as long as it's a lock, there's nothing I can't open. But. Team Chen quickly asked, but what? Lin Mo's tone became serious. Unlocking dolphin encryption is indeed a bit difficult, so you have to pay more. The 6th update contains 18,000 words and a 3,000-word chapter. Please give me some data to support me. What should I do if I want monthly tickets for flower reviews? Close black lens bracket. 7. What a joke. Locksmith unlocks dolphin encryption. Li Xiaojun's head was getting bigger. The impact of the Lantian fraud case was too great, and the Haidong Police Department was naturally under great pressure. Last night, a victim in Haidong City was defrauded of more than 3 million yuan. He couldn't bear it and jumped off the building. The police department is under greater pressure. The main culprits were arrested. However, no evidence could be obtained, the case had not made any progress, and the money could not be recovered. Finally, we waited for the decryption experts sent by the province. Several experts studied on the computer all night. After entering the password twice in succession, it was prompted that the password was incorrect and there was only one last chance left. This time, experts did not dare to act rashly. This is about the whereabouts of tens of billions of stolen money, and the key to convicting the main criminal of the fraud. Once the computer data is automatically destroyed, the consequences will be disastrous. I saw several experts frowning and discussing among themselves to no avail. Li Xiaojun finally couldn't bear it anymore. Several experts, is this dolphin encryption really unbreakable? The gray-haired old expert smiled bitterly, it's difficult. We looked into it. This computer's dolphin encryption password must have more than 100 digits. With less than 100 people, we can still think of a way. With over 100 digits, there is no possibility of cracking it. Li Xiaojun's face instantly wrinkled into old tree bark. Unwilling to give up, he asked again, is there really no other way? Another expert wearing gold-rimmed glasses said flatly, brute force cracking is impossible. Director Li should know how difficult it is to crack dolphin encryption. There is no example in the world of successfully cracking hundreds of digits of dolphin encryption. I suggest you think of other methods, such as getting the real password from the suspect. It means, if you can't open the lock, it's not because you're not good at it. No one in the whole world can do it. Li Xiaojun could only turn his attention to Team Chen. Team Chen, what's your opinion? Captain Chen smiled bitterly. The only one who knows the password is Zhu Zijin. This guy's mental power is extremely strong, and hypnosis has no effect at all. I also tried the Veritaserum. He paused. We tortured him. But once he reaches the limit of the pain he can bear, he will pass out directly. He must have undergone special training. As he said that, he couldn't help but cursed. Fuck. Is this a fraudster, or an enemy agent or spy sent by a foreign country? Li Xiaojun grabbed his hair hard. It almost becomes the Mediterranean Sea. He's just a scammer, why is it so difficult to deal with? Just like an agent. Captain Chen hesitated. Li Bureau, how about letting that Lin Mo try it? I feel like he seems very confident. I told him it was dolphin encryption, and he said it can be turned on. Li Xiaojun glared at him. Even experts can't do anything, how can Lin Mo be able to drive it? If the computer is burned down, who will bear the responsibility? Captain Chen rolled his eyes. Li Bureau, how about this? Let's first let him try to unlock other dolphin encrypted computers. If he can really do it, let him open this computer again. Li Xiaojun's eyes lit up. This is a way. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you fail. He looked at several decryption experts. Several of you also heard it. There is a guy named Lin Mo who claims to be able to unlock dolphin encryption. Can you do me a favor and set up a dolphin password so he can try it? The gold-rimmed glasses expert suddenly became curious. Designing dolphin encryption is less problematic. It's just that, who is this Lin Mo, who who actually claims to be able to unlock dolphin encryption. The gray-haired expert was also curious, why haven't we heard of this name? They came all the way to help. Naturally, he is Taishan Beidou in the decryption world, and he has a considerable understanding of all walks of life in the decryption world. But in the decryption community, Linmo has never been heard of. Li Xiaojun explained, he is a professional locksmith. Yesterday, we helped us arrest 2 human traffickers and rescued 4 abducted children. Several decryption experts were stunned. Locksmith. Director Li, are you kidding us? Locksmith unlocking digital codes, or dolphin encryption? Bureau Li smiled bitterly, let's try it. Can't a locksmith also open electronic locks? The principle should be the same. Several experts didn't know what to say. Can smart electronic door locks be compared with specialized dolphin encryption? But they couldn't unlock it, so they certainly didn't have the nerve to say don't let Linmo try. Team Chen then called Linmo. After putting down the phone, Li Xiaojun immediately asked, what did he say? Captain Chen's expression was a little strange, he said he could open locks. But more money is needed. Ordinary door-to-door service costs RMB 100, but unlocking this dolphin encryption will cost you RMB 10,000. Li Xiaojun. If only I could unlock the computer. Don't say 10,000. Hundreds of thousands and millions are no problem. Ellipsis. Linmo put down the phone, and his mental buff instantly filled up. Unexpectedly, Captain Chen agreed without hesitation when he asked for 10,000 yuan. He even doubted whether he was missing something. If I had known, I would have asked for 20,000. If this list is completed, wouldn't it be possible to directly suppress the beautiful CEO's assistant? But there is no use regretting. Linmo doesn't have the shamelessness to increase prices temporarily. To be a good person, you have to speak your mind. Seeing Linmo's excited face, he drove to the police station in high spirits. The audience in the live broadcast room couldn't help it. Is there something wrong with the anchor's brain? Does he think dolphin encryption is as simple as opening a door lock? Looking at the anchor, do you think 10,000 yuan is a big deal? DIOC is DIOC. If he can really open dolphin crypto, not to mention 10,000, but 100 million, a lot of encryption companies will invite him to come over, and that's still an annual salary. You're still in a shitty class. Most payment apps use dolphin encryption. Just decrypt it directly and transfer other people's money. That's illegal. As long as you don't get caught, it's not a crime. I can unlock dolphins, but can I still be caught? Don't worry, he will be beaten by reality soon. I really look forward to seeing the anchor look like an idiot when he sees the computer password. The audience in the live broadcast room was talking a lot, waiting to see Linmo being slapped in the face. The number of people is rising rapidly. The popularity is also +1+1+1. Unlock dolphin encryption too. There are no successful examples in the world. The gimmicks are naturally full. Even those who don't know what dolphin encryption is. If you search online, you will understand everything. Linmo drove to the police station with confidence. In 2 days, he has come to the police station 3 times, and every time there are good things waiting for him. This is definitely his blessed place. As soon as he arrived at the police station, Linmo found Team Chen waiting for him at the door. Hey! Linmo greeted Team Chen from afar. Where is the computer to be unlocked? Hurry up. I have to go back to look at the shop. 8. Crack the world-class lock password in 30 seconds. I have to go back to look at the shop. This sentence immediately made the audience in the live broadcast room burst into laughter. This anchor has some mental problems, but he looks very happy. The funny talent is absolutely full. If you can handle dolphin encryption, it depends on the wool shop. You can just lie down and collect money for the rest of your life. Looking at him, I feel that dolphin encryption only takes a few minutes and can be done quickly. No, let me laugh for a while first. Remember to call me when the host becomes an idiot. Popularity +1+1+1. Watching the live broadcast is just for fun. Seeing Lin Mo's talent for comedy, many viewers immediately followed him and became Lin Mo's fans. The number of people in the live broadcast room skyrocketed from 50,000 to 100,000 in the blink of an eye. Such an unusual situation. It immediately attracted the attention of the program team. Tell the truth. Professional skills battle program, the bonus alone is as high as 1 billion. Plus various rewards, preparations, publicity, etc. The total investment definitely exceeds 2 billion. Such a scale has naturally attracted the attention of countless fans from all over the world. The number of people online in the live broadcast room is at the top, which one does not have hundreds of thousands or even millions of viewers. Question. Lin Mo's increase is so impressive. Yesterday there were only a few hundred people. In one day, it exceeded the 100,000 mark, and he entered the ranks of anchors in the central region. The program team made a keen discovery. This wild player seems to have the potential to become a big hit. I thought. These wild players selected from the private sector serve as foils for the seed players and related households. Never expected that Lin Mo would stand out and attract the attention of so many viewers. The program staff couldn't help but enter Lin Mo's live broadcast room to find out. My dear. The Locksmith challenges world-class problems, and can he definitely unlock the dolphin encryption? What a great gimmick here. The program team responded extremely quickly. Immediately on the live broadcast public platform, a hyperlink advertisement was given to Lin Mo's live broadcast room. The show crew knows how to hype. The title is extremely exaggerated. Open black lens bracket shock. The program team unexpectedly appeared private experts, vowing to win the first blood of dolphin encryption, and live broadcast to slap the global encryption industry in the face. Close black lens bracket. With the hyperlink advertisement of the program group. The number of people in Lin Mo's live broadcast room has skyrocketed again. 100,000, 150,000, 200,000. In the blink of an eye, it exceeded the 300,000 mark. Lin Mo, who was still in the dark, had no idea that he had become a quasi-second-tier anchor. He kept urging Team Chen to take him over to unlock the computer. Soon. Team Chen took Lin Mo to the evidence department. Saw Lin Mo appear. Several experts had looks of surprise on their faces. A young man who looks to be in his early 20s at most. The gray old man couldn't help it anymore. Are you Lin Mo? You said you can unlock dolphin encryption. Lin Mo blinked. Yes. Has a problem. The gold-rimmed glasses expert was dumbfounded. Brother Xiao, do you know what dolphin encryption is? This dolphin encryption has a maximum number of digits of more than 300 digits. Lin Mo blinked again. So what? The experts were suddenly speechless. Li Xiaojun looked at Captain Chen with doubtful eyes. The meaning is obvious. Is this the decryption master you are talking about? It looks completely unreliable. Team Chen was also speechless. I could only look at Lin Mo with a wry smile. Lin Mo. This computer uses dolphin encryption. See if you can decrypt it. He also completely lost confidence in Lin Mo. I just want to go through the rest of the process and let Lin Mo get out. Lin Mo confidently walked towards the computer that Team Chen was talking about. The interface has been opened. On the screen, there was a password input box. It's finally time to slap this arrogant and ignorant host in the face. The audience in the live broadcast room naturally opened their eyes wide, intently watching Lin Mo's next ugly act. Lin Mo pretended to observe the computer for a while. He typed randomly on the keyboard again. Several decryption experts were completely confused. Little brother, what are you doing? The grizzled expert couldn't help it. To decrypt a password lock, you basically plug in an external hard drive and use the built-in unlocking software to test cracking the password. Or enter a special program to invade the computer system, find backdoors, and gain super management privileges. How could Lin Mo mess around with the computer after getting started like this? The audience in the live broadcast room was also speechless. Let's all disperse. This anchor is so stupid. You don't even understand the steps to unlock the password, but you dare to challenge Dolphin encryption. Looking at the way and speed he types on the keyboard, he is clearly a computer idiot. I suggest the anchor to take a hairpin or wire and poke it into the headphone jack of the computer. Maybe it will work. Right. Anchor, stab him. Don't be a coward. Unlocking requires violence. The computer can't stand it. It opened naturally. Just when everyone thought Lin Mo was stupid. Lin Mo's eyes were half squinted. God-level lock-picking skills activated. A prompt immediately appeared in my mind. God-level unlocking skills are activated. The password is being unlocked, please wait. Unlocked successfully. Close black lens bracket. Password, SJ-D894. In less than 30 seconds, a large string of characters appeared. Lin Mo was also secretly surprised. I didn't expect that this Dolphin encryption is really awesome. The last time I caught Su mooching, he opened the 16-digit smart code lock. Just under 3 seconds. This Dolphin encryption actually took half a minute. Seeing Lin Mo not speaking, Greybeard couldn't help but frown. Little brother, you. Captain Chen had a bitter look on his face and was ready to let Lin Mo get away from him. As a result, Lin Mo's expression became serious and he turned to look at Team Chen. Captain Chen, I really didn't charge you more than this 10,000 yuan. Good guy, it's a total of 123 passwords. As soon as this sentence came out, the audience in the live broadcast room couldn't help but laugh. Wipe, is this open? Why don't you go to heaven? 123 passwords. How long has it been? Even if you type it in, it will take a minute, right? Are you still studying this issue? Everyone knows that this is the step where the anchor knows that he cannot crack the password. If nothing else, the host's shamelessness is indeed admirable. It really looks like he has cracked the code. Etc. Brothers, something is wrong. Look at the expressions of those experts. The audience in the live broadcast room was stunned. Subconsciously, I looked at those experts who looked very awesome, highly educated and skilled. Shocked to see. The expressions of all the experts suddenly changed, and their eyes seemed to bulge. They all stared at Lin Mo in horror, shock, and disbelief. It's like walking into a ghost during the day. After a while, the gray-bearded expert took a deep breath and suppressed his shock. But his voice trembled uncontrollably. How did you know? This Dolphin code is 123 digits. Begging for flowers, comments, and monthly votes. I know you can't be greedy, so I won't ask for rewards. More than 20,000 words were updated in half a day. Is this full of sincerity? Close black lens bracket. 9. This Locksmith. National level filing is required. I saw the expressions of several decryption experts. The audience in the live broadcast room also felt something was wrong. Judging by their looks, Lin Mo actually got the password number right. Dolphin encryption does not have a fixed number of passwords. Theoretically speaking, the chance of guessing the correct number of password digits is 1 in 448. It's day. I came to see Lin Mo get slapped in the face. Isn't it like being slapped in the face by Lin Mo? An idea suddenly appeared in everyone's mind. How did Lin Mo know the number of passwords? Lin Mo swiped directly on the password disk and entered the password obtained by the unlocking system. As a locksmith, you must have steady and dexterous hands. Locks are like women. It is difficult for a lock-picking master to manipulate the lock well without a pair of sensitive and agile hands. Enter the password accurately once and for all. Hit the enter key with the last fingertip. Lin Mo didn't even need to look at the keyboard, his eyes turned directly to Team Chen. Done. Shengwei is 10,000 yuan, you can transfer it in cash. The screen encryption interface opened smoothly as expected. Hundreds of thousands of viewers who saw this scene. There are also Li Xiaojun, Team Chen, and decryption experts from the province. They were all hit by the collective petrification buff and stared at the screen in disbelief. Li Xiaojun was so excited that he grabbed Lin Mo's shoulders. "Mr. Lin, did you really unlock the dolphin encryption?" The gray-bearded expert was also so excited that he couldn't help but said, "Yes." "How did you unlock it?" "Cracked the password in one go." The password was temporarily designed by them and it was impossible for Lin Mo to know it in advance. Obviously, Lin Mo can really crack the dolphin code that no one in the world can do. Lin Mo instantly became alert and quickly took half a step back. "Director Li, I understand police-citizen cooperation. But the money still has to be collected." Li Xiaojun was in a good mood and laughed. "It's only 10,000, you deserve it. There is another computer here, which also uses dolphin encryption. Please crack it together." After a pause, he warned with a solemn expression, "This computer is of great importance. There is only one chance to crack it. Be careful." Lin Mo was stunned for a moment. "Anymore? Cracking is no problem. However, please note in advance that there is an additional charge. The charges for opening one lock and opening two locks are certainly different." Li Xiaojun laughed loudly. "No problem. It's all up to you. As long as you give me money, everything will be easy." Lin Mo used the lockpicking skill again. This time it took longer, over a minute. When the password appeared, Lin Mo smiled bitterly. "Director Li, I suffered a big loss this time. The password for this computer is 288 digits long. Fortunately, I successfully cracked it." Several experts simply didn't know what to say. In just over a minute, the 288-bit dolphin encryption was cracked. They instantly became suspicious of life. If it was so easy, how could they work all night and still not be able to do it? As Lin Mo spoke, he quickly entered his password. Li Xiaojun broke out in a cold sweat, fearing that Lin Mo would accidentally enter the wrong word. Fortunately, Lin Mo's hands are as steady as ever. Wait for the unlock interface to disappear and successfully enter the system. In just this moment, Li Xiaojun's back was completely soaked. The audience in the live broadcast room was in awe. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. No one in this world can crack the dolphin encryption with more than 100 digits. He definitely knew the password in advance. No way. This is Haidong police station, not an extra hired by the anchor. Then how do you explain why Lin Mo can crack the dolphin encryption? You are not allowed to be a truly world-class hacker. Fart. If you have this technology, how can you be a host? Isn't it good to make a lot of money by secretly cracking other people's passwords? Right. If it were me, I definitely wouldn't be able to reveal the secret of being able to decipher dolphins in front of so many people just for 20,000 yuan. Ellipsis. Li Xiaojun saw that the computer was successfully unlocked. Taking a deep breath, "Mr. Lin, I really want to trouble you this time. This is the key evidence in the Lantian fraud case. It's more about the tens of billions of dollars worth of tens of thousands of victims. On behalf of the Haidong Police Department and tens of thousands of victims, I would like to express my immense gratitude to you." He turned to look at Team Chen. "Captain Chen, take Mr. Lin to the finance department first and settle the unlocking fee for Mr. Lin." Hearing Li Xiaojun's words, the audience in the live broadcast room originally thought that Lin Mo and Haidong Police Department were acting together. Completely dumbfounded. Is this computer a key piece of evidence in the Blue Sky fraud case? Could this have been pre-rehearsed? Lin Mo doesn't care what the audience in the live broadcast room thinks. I happily followed Team Chen to the finance office and received an income of 20,000 yuan. What makes Lin Mo even more excited is income of 20,000 yuan. Successfully passed the evaluation of the program team. In one fell swoop, he overtook the number one beautiful assistant and ascended to the top spot in terms of income from the professional skills competition. The number of people in the live broadcast room has skyrocketed. Popularity +1 +1 +1 +1. Ellipsis. Wait until Lin Mo leaves. The gray-bearded man hesitated for a moment and looked at Director Li with an extremely serious expression. Director Li, I have a suggestion. Li Xiaojun was stunned. Mr. Chen, what do you suggest? The gray-beard said in a deep voice, this Lin Mo, I suggest you report it to the superiors. Li Xiaojun was even more stunned. Report to the superiors. Province. The gray-bearded expert shook his head. No. It's the country. Li Xiaojun was so surprised that he cried out, country. It's not that serious, is it? The gray-beard smiled bitterly. That's how serious it is. Did you know that he can crack the dolphin encryption, which means that there is no password in this world that can stop him? He took a deep breath. For example, the nation's satellite network. Many civilian satellite networks use dolphin encryption. As he spoke, the gray-beard's expression became more serious. I suspect that he has even accessed the country's military satellite network, encrypted military communication channels, and fighter jet activation codes. He can even easily crack the nuclear bomb activation code. As one of the big guys in the cracking industry and a national-level special talent, he has held a considerable rank in the army. Graybeard knows the horror of it. This can be said to be like a nuclear explosion to the encryption industry around the world. No. This is simply like the end of the world. Almost all encryption methods are useless in front of Lin Mo. It can be said. As long as Lin Mo is willing, he can directly crack the bank's encryption program and transfer the bank's money instantly. Not to mention the national military significance. After listening to what Graybeard said, Li Xiaojun was stunned for a long time before he said stupidly, what you said can't be true, right? The gray-bearded expression became more solemn. I never joke. This person must be registered at the national level. 10. Unfair skills. The spoiled royal sister. Lin Mo happily returned to the Monkey King to unlock the door. Open the live broadcast room and take a look. Good guy. The number of people online has reached 800,000, and it is still increasing. The income from unlocking successfully passed the evaluation of the program team, which was expected by Lin Mo. After all, as a locksmith, the main income is unlocking locks. If this fails the evaluation, Lin Mo will definitely complain to the program team for working in secret. What excites Lin Mo the most is the popularity of the system. Unlocking the Dolphin encrypted live broadcast brought him more than 30,000 hits. The popularity value just exceeded the 70,000 mark. Have nothing to say. Lottery. Open black lens bracket. Thank you for your patronage. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Thank you for your patronage. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Thank you for your patronage. Close black lens bracket. 3 thank yous for your patronage in a row made Lin Mo's face darken. 30,000 popularity was wasted like this. Congratulations, you have obtained the skills of an experienced Chinese medicine practitioner. Close black lens bracket. Old traditional Chinese medicine doctor, an ancient medical skill inherited from China for thousands of years, specializing in treating various difficult and complicated diseases, especially infertility. Close black lens bracket. Lin Mo suddenly couldn't laugh or cry. Is being an old Chinese medicine practitioner considered a skill? He also specializes in treating various difficult and complicated diseases, and specializes in infertility. It's day. But it's better than thanking you for your patronage. Keep on drawing. 2 more thank yous for your patronage. The 7th draw. Open black lens bracket. Congratulations. Get the skill massage. Close black lens bracket. Massage. Through different massage techniques, you can achieve the effects of boosting your spirit, eliminating fatigue, and strengthening your body. It can also burn fat, stimulate body growth, and create a perfect body shape. Close black lens bracket. Lin Mo was speechless. What the hell are the skills drawn? Old Chinese medicine doctor, massage. Is this a way to change your career? The popularity is gone. Lin Mo felt the urge to urinate. I've been holding my urine for a long time. Simply interrupt the live broadcast temporarily and go to the toilet to free up memory. After a while of fun, Lin Mo's eyes suddenly lit up. Does massage explain how it can stimulate body growth? This skill seems to have other uses. Just do it. Lin Mo immediately used his massage skills. After a while, Lin Mo was stunned. The skills provided by the system are really awesome. If you are honest, I won't deceive you. Unfortunately, this skill is destined to only be used on himself and women. Think of this. A figure suddenly appeared in Lin Mo's mind. The Su Muqing in the dream had indeed an impeccable figure. But there shouldn't be many women who would refuse to have their bodies become more perfect, right? Maybe I can even earn a lot of money from Sister Yu and rich lady. Lin Mo swallowed. He is definitely a practical person. Immediately, I took out my mobile phone and sent a message to Sister Yu and Fu Po. Ellipsis. Haidong First People's Hospital. Ji Yu Lengyan has been promoted to chief physician before he was 30. He stared at his pretty and blushing bestie with a look of disbelief on his face. What? Are you injured there? Su Muqing's pretty face turned even redder, and she gritted her teeth and whispered, "Keep your voice down. Check me quickly and give me some medicine. I can't even walk, and I don't even dare to go to the company." Ji Yu Lengyan brought Su Muqing to the examination room with a strange look on his face. "Take a closer look." I cried out. "I go. What the hell is going on? It hurts so badly." Su Muqing became anxious upon hearing this. "Is it serious? Do you need stitches? It won't leave an ugly scar, right?" Ji Yu Lengyan looked at his best friend with a strange expression. "The stitches won't hurt. But your injury will force you to rest for several days. Try not to play so wildly in the meantime." After a pause, she looked suspicious. "What brand did you use? Why didn't you do it lightly? Even if you can't help it, just take it easy." Su Muqing was stunned. "What brand?" Ji Yu Lengyan made a gesture. "It's that kind of thing." Su Muqing suddenly felt ashamed and angry. "What are you talking about? I don't need that thing." Ji Yu Lengyan was also surprised. "Isn't it that thing? Didn't you say you were allergic to men? Isn't it true that Jen and Maud are getting along?" When Su Muqing heard this, she immediately became angry. "Don't mention that bastard to me. When I hear that name, I feel sick. I divorced him this morning." Ji Yu Lengyan was dumbfounded. "Not him. Who is that?" A figure suddenly appeared in Su Muqing's mind, which made her teeth itch with hatred. "Let's change a topic." "Correct. As you know, I'm allergic to men. Normally, even if I shake hands with a man, I get lumps all over my body. The weird thing is, yesterday I was drunk, and then that. When I got up, I found that nothing happened. It just hurt so much right there." Ji Yu Lengyan frowned and thought for a moment. "Well, yours is probably psychological allergy. When you are drunk, your psychological resistance is reduced to a minimum, and you probably have a good impression of him, so you have a stress allergic reaction." Su Muqing quickly asked, "What about the future? Will I still have allergies in the future?" Ji Yu Lengyan glared at her angrily. "Su Muqing, I'm just an ordinary doctor. He's not an old Chinese medicine doctor who can cure all diseases. Pay it forward later. You will know if you try him again in the future. But so is he. Knowing that it's your first time, but still attacking so harshly, you are simply not a human being." Su Muqing quickly explained. He was also drunk at the time." Ji Yu Lengyan looked at Su Muqing with a strange expression. "Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Su Muqing, what's wrong?" Ji Yu Lengyan chuckled. "Your attitude towards that man is wrong. I just said something casually, and you subconsciously refuted it. Obviously, you've been poisoned by love brain poison, and you're the kind of person who can't be saved in the late stages." Su Muqing said quickly. "How is this possible? Ji Yu Lengyan interrupted her and sneered disdainfully. "Stop explaining is just a cover-up. Don't forget, I'm a part-time psychiatrist. After a pause, she snorted heavily again, angrily, hurry up and tell me who he is. I hurt my best friend like this, and then I left her alone and let you come to the doctor alone. I have to find him and give you a hard time. She just finished speaking. Su Muqing's cell phone suddenly rang. Su Muqing had just taken out her mobile phone and opened the Prestige, but Jiyu Lengyan snatched it away. The great sage unlocks the door, Lin Mo. Wanting you to have dinner. 11. Lin Mo leaked state secrets. After Jiyu Lengyan read the message, he raised his phone with a smile. Mu Qing, who is Lin Mo, the great sage who unlocks the door? A locksmith actually increased your prestige and invited you to dinner. Su Muqing hurriedly grabbed the phone. It's just a lockpicker, what's there to see? After a pause, she explained guiltily, the door lock was broken last time, so I asked him to come to fix it. I accidentally added it when I transferred the money to him. Jiyu Lengyan quickly avoided Su Muqing's snatching. Accidentally added to the transfer. Think I'm an idiot. Don't forget that I understand psychology. Hey, the chat history has been deleted, how dare you say that you have nothing wrong with me? Su Muqing snorted angrily, don't make trouble. Give me your phone quickly. Jiyu Lengyan chuckled, no. I want to see what a locksmith is good at. Not only did I deceive my best friend into getting her, she also got her to come to my place for medical treatment. I thought he was the proud man of heaven, Junyan who has returned from overseas. She said as she spoke. While swiping with one hand, he replied to Lin Mo's messages. After sending the message, he returned the phone to Su Muqing. Su Muqing was stunned when she saw it. Jiyu Lengyan. Are you sick? How can I go out to eat with him now? And have a seafood dinner? Jiyu Lengyan sneered, you can't go, but I can. Is there anything wrong with cheating my best friend into eating a seafood dinner from him? I'm warning you, don't mind your own business and don't send him messages. Su Muqing suddenly laughed, don't worry, I won't send him a message. If you can eat his seafood dinner, I think you win. Jiyu Lengyan was stunned and looked at Su Muqing a little confused, not knowing what she meant by this. Psychology doesn't work anymore. Ellipsis. Monkey King unlocks 107 live broadcast room. I saw the message from the rich lady Yuji. Hundreds of thousands of wolf friends swallowed their saliva at the same time. Am I right? Rich women are so easy to flirt with. The host said to have a meal and replied immediately. And you even offered to go for a seafood dinner. Didn't you have enough abalone and seafood last night? Upstairs, I suspect you are driving, but there is no evidence. Anchor, are you still accepting apprentices? Brothers, hurry up and come to the 107 live broadcast room. The boss will live broadcast the tutorial on how to pick up a rich woman. Su Muqing's buff is indeed awesome. The number of people in the live broadcast room has skyrocketed again, and is about to exceed 1 million. In particular, the 7th level jumper climbed to the top spot, attracting many spectators. Under the spotlight. Lin Mo's reply message was, what's so delicious about seafood? I know a small farm shop. The braised mutton there is pretty good. The mutton is very nutritious and much more delicious than seafood. I'll take you to try it. I'll make sure you eat it until you can't stop eating it. After a pause, Lin Mo added, don't worry, I'll treat you this time. See this scene. All the wolf friends in the live broadcast had dark faces. Trench. Can the minimum limit for this anchor be lowered? Refresh my understanding of the word, lower limit. At the food stall last night, the driver paid the bill in the end. In the past 2 days, the anchor has already earned a small 100,000, right, can he be more stingy? The one with the same black face as Jiyu Lengyan. Finally understood why Su Muqing said that she couldn't eat Lin Mo's seafood dinner. She hated it so much that her teeth itched. You tell him. If you braise mutton, braise mutton. If it doesn't taste good, I won't be done with him. The audience in the live broadcast room was speechless once again. Lin Mo was deducted like this and was reluctant to treat others to a seafood dinner. Rich Lady Yujia was not angry at all, and she even agreed to go eat braised mutton with Lin Mo. Is there something wrong with Sister Yu's brain? How can she be so obedient to Lin Mo, a loser? Shouldn't it be the other way around? I made an appointment with Sister Yu for dinner. Lin Mo was in a very good mood. Next, I did a few orders with keys, and sold 2 smart locks, earning more than 230 yuan. At around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the business was closed and a sign was put up saying that the door would be unlocked 24 hours a day. When I got in the car, I looked at the competition income rankings. Suddenly he was stunned. He was actually squeezed down. Income ranked 3rd. The second place is a beautiful assistant. She just signed an order and was rewarded with a commission of 15,000. The first one is actually the emergency doctor contestant in Live Room 08. Today's income is as high as 80,000 yuan, far ahead of other players. Amazingly, he was thanked by his family for rescuing a patient who had a sudden myocardial infarction on his way home from get off work. Lin Mo wanted to curse. Isn't this a secret operation? Can this be included in professional skills income? The 60,000 yuan he received for rescuing the children abducted by traffickers was not considered professional income. In the other party's live broadcast room, many fans of other anchors were yelling and complaining. The program team did give an explanation. The other party is a patient who relies on medical skills to help, so the income and remuneration received are naturally included in the professional skills. Lin Mo closed the live broadcast room in frustration. Sure enough, the 1 billion bonus for the show was decided in advance. What the hell? According to this statement, it is too easy to increase your income. Competitors of other medical professions pretend to treat patients and receive hundreds of thousands of millions in remuneration. Let's see what the program team says next. He was forced out of the income ranking. Lin Mo drove angrily to the farmhouse braised mutton shop. She had made an appointment with Su Muqing. Haven't gotten off the car yet. The phone rang suddenly. Lin Mo, please come to the police station. The caller turned out to be Team Chen, and his tone was more serious than ever. Lin Mo was stunned for a moment. Is there something wrong with Captain Chen? Team Chen said in a deep voice, we found another encrypted file in the unlocked computer. Please come to the police station immediately. Lin Mo frowned. Go to the police station immediately. I have an appointment with a friend for dinner. Captain Chen said directly, come to the police station to eat. It's inconvenient to talk over the phone. I'll tell you in detail when we meet. After a pause, he gave another serious warning, it's very important. Don't tell anyone else about this. Lin Mo was dumbfounded. Team Chen, I'm running a live broadcast. The online audience in the live broadcast room is, well, exactly 1 million. Team Chen. Director Li Xiaojun next to him. Now we are in big trouble. This is a state secret. 1 million people discovered state secrets. 12. Millions of viewers are defrauding the host of all their hard-earned money right now. Lin Mo was a little panicked when he received a call from Team Chen. Listen to his tone. That blue sky fraud case is probably more than just fraud. Seeing that Captain Chen was silent, Lin Mo couldn't help but said, hey, Captain Chen, talk. Team Chen finally spoke. I'll let Director Li tell you. Really? Li Xiaojun's voice soon came over the phone. Lin Mo, if you start a live broadcast, there must be someone from the other party lurking in the live broadcast room. The case can no longer be concealed, so I will speak out. The encrypted file on the computer involved in the blue sky fraud case is probably a list of spies lurking in our country by foreign forces. Come to the police station right away. I'm worried that your life is in danger. You are the only one who can crack the code. They are afraid that they will take risks. Damn it. Lin Mo was shocked. I am just a small anchor locksmith, helping others open locks to make some money. Don't play so big, okay? There are also foreign spies lurking in the Dragon Kingdom. Such a national level event. My little arms and legs can't carry it. Lin Mo took a deep breath and forced himself to calm down. Lee Bureau, what should we do now? I should have known it was such a big deal. Even if Lin Mo is killed, he will not open that dolphin code. I just earned 20,000 yuan, and maybe my whole life would be paid for it. The audience in the live broadcast room was also shocked. You won't play this big, right? The anchor is in big trouble this time. No wonder a mere fraudster used dolphin encryption on his computer, with a password of more than 200 digits. There are still foreign spies lurking in the Dragon Kingdom. It's not the 1960s or 1970s. There must be. Imperialism will never die in destroying me. The anchor's life has been frozen. Foreign spies know that the anchor can crack their latent list, so why don't they try to kill the anchor? Holy shit, will a rocket launcher suddenly fly over? Ellipsis. Li Xiaojun thought for a moment, and then said in a deep voice, I'm afraid it's too late to come to the police station now. I'm worried they're going to attack you on the road. The only way now is for me to send you the encrypted file. Decrypt it immediately and send over the list. Their people must be watching in the live broadcast room. Knowing that we have obtained the list, they probably won't risk exposing their identity and take action against you. After speaking, Li Xiaojun hung up the phone. Lin Mo's mobile phone quickly received a file from him. It is indeed encrypted. Lin Mo didn't have time to think too much. The neural unlocking skill is activated. Easily get the file unlock password. The file password is very short, only about 10 digits. Lin Mo quickly enters the password. After unlocking the file, the phone screen suddenly went black. Then enter the lock screen state. Lin Mo casually entered the lock screen password and sent the file to Team Chen. People in the live broadcast room were amazed. The anchor's hand speed is fast enough. The faster thing is the decryption speed. The file was unlocked in the blink of an eye. Isn't it possible to do it quickly? Maybe the spy's rocket launcher has been aimed at the anchor. It should be fine now. The police have already obtained the list, and there is no point in killing Lin Mo anymore. It's hard to say. Lin Mo's lock-picking skills are so good, if he is kept, he will definitely be a time bomb against foreign hostile forces. I just say that as a person, you should be low-key. If an anchor is so high profile, something will happen sooner or later. While everyone was talking about it, Lin Mo's cell phone rang suddenly. It was Team Chen who called. Lin Mo, why did you send me the file? Why does the anti-fraud app prompt that this is virus software? Isn't your phone infected with poison? Team Chen's voice was full of confusion. Lin Mo was stunned. What virus software? Isn't this the spy list that you and Director Li sent to me for me to decipher? Team Chen was also very confused. What spy list? You're not drunk at the bar. When did Director Li and I send you the spy list? As soon as these words came out, Lin Mo suddenly shuddered. Didn't you call me just now? Team Chen felt baffled. I have been with Bureau Li, studying the case. When did I call you? Lin Mo broke into cold sweat instantly. He finally woke up. Just now, the screen of my phone went black for no apparent reason, and I entered the unlocked password of my phone. The mobile phone unlocking password is the same as the bank payment password. He quickly hung up the phone and opened the bank app to take a look. Damn it! What about your own money? I earned 80,000 yuan in these 2 days, and I still have a savings of 130,000 yuan. Only 30 cents left. All the millions of viewers in the live broadcast room were stunned. They're not stupid either. I still don't know what happened at this time. I'll go with that. The anchor has been scammed. All the anchor's hard-earned money was defrauded in an instant. The voice just now was obviously Captain Chen's. The same goes for Bureau Li's voice. It is definitely a sound modification software. There is also number-changing software. Are current fraud methods so awesome? There are millions of viewers in the live broadcast room, but no one finds the problem. It's day. I used to think that those who were defrauded were either stupid or greedy. Only now do I realize that I am the one who is stupid. Right. If I were the anchor, I would definitely be fooled. The anchor used his own blood and sweat to give us a cruel anti-fraud education class. The anchor is a great man. No more, let me download the anti-fraud app first. Wait for me, I'll go too. 13. Sister U transfers millions to the anchor and enjoys it. Professional skills battle public chat channel. Suddenly it became lively. What? A host was defrauded of 200,000 yuan in front of millions of viewers. How did this stupid anchor get millions of viewers? The millions of viewers in his live broadcast have collectively fallen under the halo of intelligence. Not a single viewer found anything wrong. You just got the fucking wisdom halo. Brother upstairs, you really can't call them stupid. That fraud method is simply invincible. It feels like everyone will fall for it. No way. There are such awesome fraud methods, I'll go and observe them. Recently, the public has become quite aware of fraud. In particular, the Lantian fraud case has affected thousands of people in Haidong City, and some victims even committed suicide by jumping off buildings. Officials vigorously promote anti-fraud awareness. Unexpected. Under such circumstances, there are also anchors who were defrauded of all their hard-earned money, and none of the millions of viewers found out. The gimmick buffs are full. Other live broadcast room viewers of the professional skills battle. Naturally, people flock to the 107 live broadcast room to watch the excitement. The number of people in the 107 Great Sage Unlocking live broadcast room instantly increased from 1 million to 3 million. The top players with millions of dollars were also confused. What happened? Why are the number of people in my live broadcast room constantly losing? Lin Mo finally came to his senses. Lin Mo is definitely not stupid. After calming down, everything is figured out. Most of the time, people who get scammed are really not stupid. It's just that it happened to me and I didn't notice it for a while. Obviously. This is a scam specifically targeted at yourself. The other party must have been watching me in the live broadcast room. It is even possible that he is an escaped suspect in the Blue Sky fraud case. Therefore, he knew everything about helping the police and cracking the computer in the fraud case. Think everything through. Lin Mo really has to admire the opponent's awesomeness. This routine is simply hard to guard against. First, it was modified to Team Chen's phone number, and then the voice-changing software was used to simulate the voices of Team Chen and Director Li. Then send the virus to your mobile phone. After letting yourself decrypt and run, lock your screen and get your own unlock password. Many times, the mobile phone payment password and the unlocking password are the same. The other party easily obtained his payment password. Transfer all your money instantly. Mary's next door. Lin Mo's face suddenly turned black. This is all his savings. In her last life, Lin Mo was afraid of poverty. Her parents were seriously ill and had no money for treatment, and eventually died. After rebirth in this life, Lin Mo swore that he would never be poor again. What the hell? I am not even willing to treat the rich lady Yuji to drinks and a big meal. I finally joined the show and my income improved a bit. As a result, he will be beaten and his original shape will be revealed. Lin Mo was ready to beat the other party to death. I'll fuck your 18 generations of ancestors. Don't find the other party. Lin Mo felt that in his whole life, he could not even go to the toilet to take a poop smoothly. Question. Although Lin Mo has several skills, obviously, it will not help in finding the scammer. Others think that Lin Mo's hacking skills and decryption abilities are unparalleled. Lin Mo knew that it was a god-level ability to open locks. It is impossible to follow the flow of funds on the internet and find the fraudsters lurking in the dark. You can only let the fraudster show up on his own. Question, internet fraudster, that could be so stupid. Lin Mo's thoughts were racing. Suddenly a light flashed through. Got it. Lin Mo turned on her phone and entered the live broadcast room. The anchor can chat with the audience. It's just that many anchors are busy making money and competing for rankings, and don't show much appearance in the live broadcast room. The live broadcast room was extremely lively. The influx of more than 2 million new viewers is making the event a hot topic. See Lin Mo appear. The audience was immediately surprised. Hey, anchor, why are you still in the mood to come to the live broadcast room? Why don't you call the police immediately? Yes, hurry. The fraudster has no time to transfer the funds and immediately blocks the other party's account. Maybe he can salvage some of it. Anchor, your hacking skills are so good, hack his account and get all the other victims' money back. The audience enthusiastically gave Lin Mo suggestions. Lin Mo suddenly laughed. Why call the police? I can't afford to lose this person for a small sum of 200,000. As soon as these words came out, the audience in the live broadcast room was immediately confused. What, 200,000 or a small amount of money? Are you rich, anchor? Lin Mo laughed loudly. You don't think that because I open a lock shop and my car costs 300,000 yuan, H9, that I'm really a loser, right? Do you think that with my lock-picking skills, I can make a rich woman with a net worth of billions pursue me? Is it just because of my handsome face and tall and strong figure? Audience in the live broadcast room, damn. The anchor is so shameless. But what the host said makes sense. How can the anchor only deposit 200,000 yuan if his hacking skills are so good? I'm going. Is there something inside? Lin Mo's expression became serious. Forget it. I'll split it. I'm a billionaire and I won't pretend anymore. Fortunately, the password on my other card is different, otherwise it would be really bad. There are more than 3 billion on that card. I used 200,000 yuan to teach everyone an anti-fraud lesson, and the number of people in the live broadcast room skyrocketed to more than 2 million. It's not a loss. Everyone should take this as a warning and quickly download the anti-fraud app. Not everyone is as lucky as me. But Lin Mo changed the subject, his tone instantly became gloomy, and his eyes became even more murderous. Losing money is a big deal, but losing face is a big deal. So that others won't be deceived. Whoever helps me find this fraudster, I will give him 10 million. Just to take a breath. Live broadcast room audience. Anchor, you won't be defrauded of all your hard-earned money and become insane, right? Repay billions of net worth. Why don't you go to heaven? If you find the fraudster, will you really give me 10 million? Blow. Keep blowing. That's right, how can there be so many ways for the rich second generation to pretend to be poor? The question is, why is that rich lady, the queen, so obsessed with the anchor? Isn't the anchor really a fake loser and a rich man? Just when the audience suspected that Lin Mo was bragging. Sudden. Lin Mo Weixin sent a video communication application. Sent by the rich lady. Lin Mo was a little surprised. Urging yourself to go over for dinner quickly. Connect to video chat. Sister Yu's beautiful face appeared on the screen. With a look of concern on his face, he said, Lin Mo, I saw you were defrauded of 200,000 yuan in the live broadcast room. Also, don't use that card, or you may get poisoned again. I'll transfer 1 million to you first, and you can spend it as you like for a few days. Finished. On the screen, a transfer box pops up. The woman who wants to change her keys will transfer 1 million to you. Close black lens bracket. The entire audience in the live broadcast room was stunned. 14. The anchor's financial fortune is not good, but Yanfu is awesome. Su Muqing suddenly transferred 1 million to Lin Mo and said that she would spend a few days while she spent her time. The eyes of the wolf friends in the live broadcast room all popped out. It's day. I was just defrauded of 200,000 yuan, and the rich woman immediately called me for 1 million. The rich woman is also watching the anchor's performance in the live broadcast room. Fuck, I also want to be defrauded of 200,000 yuan. Upstairs, I suggest you first find a rich woman who is willing to give you 1 million pocket money. This is the life of rich people. 1 million, spend a few days, and still call yourself a flower. Give me 1 million and I can spend 10 years. Lin Mo was naturally surprised. Su Muqing actually secretly entered her live broadcast room. From his own performance, he keenly discovered his plan and decisively transferred money to cooperate with him. Lin Mo has to say one word of convincing. No wonder he earned such a net worth of hundreds of millions at the age of 30. But Su Muqing can see through her plan. Lin Mo is not worried at all, he can see through the guy who is defrauding him. Because of one word. Greedy. In everyone's envious and jealous eyes. Lin Mo clicks to reject the transfer. Haha, thanks. But my phone is poisoned, so I better forget it, lest the money be stolen too. The first time it was stolen, I was careless. The second time it was stolen, I was a fool. Millions of viewers opened their mouths in shock. The rich woman gave away 1 million for free, but she didn't want it. You didn't listen to what he said, his other card has more than 3 billion. 1 million is nothing. No wonder he was defrauded of 200,000 yuan and didn't even take it to the police. We were defrauded of $2, will we call the police? I also want to think of 200,000 as $2. Who can tell me how to become a billionaire? Ellipsis. The set has been placed. It depends on whether the fraudster can resist the temptation of 3 billion. Lin Mo chuckled. Stop talking, I even invited a beautiful woman to dinner. The braised mutton in this farm shop is really good. If you don't believe me, go and try it. Audience, it can't really be this delicious, right? How can a small shop visited by billionaires be delicious? Well, let's go and have a look as a team. Add me, I'm a senior guy. I feel like shop owners must pay anchors for endorsements. There are 3 million people online in the live broadcast room. If 10,000 people go to one, this small store will be crowded. It's easy for rich people to make money. Although the anchor was defrauded of 200,000 yuan, the number of people in the live broadcast room increased by 2 million. If it were any other anchor, I wouldn't be envious. They would definitely say that I also want to be defrauded of 200,000 yuan, and the fraudsters have the ability to come after me. Although the program team does not have a reward function. After the competition is over, the anchor will start a broadcast to bring out any goods, and 10 and 200,000 will be returned. The audience was so envious. I was defrauded of 200,000 yuan, but I was able to bring back dozens of 200,000 yuan. The anchor is really awesome. Lin Mo got out of the car in high spirits. Quickly walked to the farm shop. The mutton in the shop is really good. Unfortunately, the location is remote, there are not many customers, and there are many empty seats. Lin Mo found a table and sat down. Send a message to Su Muqing. I arrived, but I didn't see you. I'm at table 8. Su Muqing replied quickly, wait a moment. 10 minutes later. One is definitely over 1.7 meters tall. He was also wearing a pair of outrageously high shoes. Her appearance is as good as Su Muqing's. A standard professional suit with a white shirt, black skirt and black stockings. She is a beautiful woman with a smart look and a slightly plump figure. Walk straight towards Lin Mo. Those two straight legs that are over 1 meter tall. Instantly attracted the attention of countless wolf friends in the live broadcast room. Even Lin Mo couldn't help but swallow his saliva. With just these 2 legs, you can play for several years. Just when the wolf friends in the live broadcast room couldn't turn their eyes away. The plump beauty actually sat directly opposite Lin Mo. The audience in the live broadcast room was stunned. What exactly is going on? The beauty actually took the initiative to sit at the host's table. Isn't there an empty table next to her? I go. The anchor has poor financial luck, but this beauty is awesome. You are so handsome and amazing, and you have the ability to go to the supermarket to scan your face for shopping. How come such a good thing doesn't happen to me? Lin Mo was stunned, and after a while he said, ahem, sorry, this table is occupied. Yu Qingyan snorted, I know. Your name is Lin Mo, right? Lin Mo was stunned for a moment, who are you? Yu Qingyan glared at Lin Mo fiercely, I am Su Muqing's best friend. You bastard. It made Su Muqing so miserable. She can't even walk. I'm here to teach you a lesson. She clenched her fists. Waving. He threatened fiercely. Lin Mo. Millions of wolf friends in the live broadcast room. And Su Muqing is lurking in the live broadcast room. In my heart, I just feel that 10,000 grass and mud horses are galloping back and forth, and back and forth. Originally. When Su Muqing saw that Lin Mo had been defrauded of 200,000 yuan, she smiled so brightly that she wanted nothing more. This stingy guy is reluctant to treat himself to drinks and seafood. Now all the money has been defrauded. Su Muqing feels funny and angry just thinking about it. To her, 200,000 is nothing. It's all worth it to see this bastard Lin Mo frustrated and depressed. At worst, I'll give him the money later. What Su Muqing didn't expect was, transfer 1 million to Lin Mo yourself. This greedy slave actually refused decisively. To say that you are afraid of being cheated a second time is definitely a lie. Delete the software, kill the antivirus, and then change the password. The money scammer will definitely not be able to get away. It is clear that Lin Mo is a person with principles. Su Muqing's resentment towards Lin Mo suddenly dissipated a lot. The result was unexpected. I turned around and was tricked by my best friend. And it went directly to the deepest part of the Mariana Trench. How can I go out to meet people in the future? Ji Qingyan. You. Death is not a pity. Lin Mo looked at Ji Qingyan with a strange expression, ignoring Ji Qingyan's threats with bared teeth and claws. Seeing this made Ji Lengyan feel guilty. Then he pointed to the miniature camera clamped on his neck and said slowly, "This beauty. Do you know, I'm running a live broadcast." Well, the number of online viewers in the live broadcast room is about 3 to 4 million. Ji Lengyan was stunned for a moment. What a fool. Su Muqing had to beat herself to death. 15. Female doctor, Lin Mo. Where do you put your hands? I know Lin Mo is doing a live broadcast. In front of millions of viewers, he said that Su Muqing was ruined by Lin Mo and could not walk. Ji Lengyan suddenly broke out in cold sweat. The arrogance disappeared without a trace. She knew that Su Muqing was powerful. The two have been interested in sports since they were children and once practiced modern fighting techniques together. Su Muqing's strength has always been overwhelming her. If Su Muqing found out, it would be strange not to beat her to death. Ji Lengyan took a deep breath to calm down. Staring at Lin Mo, he gritted his teeth and said fiercely, "You lied to me. Yes or no? Even if you are a host, how can you have 3 million viewers?" Lin Mo smiled. What do you think? Professional skills battle, 107 live broadcast room. Great Sage unlocks, search online. Ji Lengyan broke into a cold sweat. Where to search online? She studied psychology. It was obvious at a glance that Lin Mo was not lying. Ji Lengyan swallowed his saliva subconsciously and became even more panicked. Fine. Just live broadcast. As long as Lin Mo doesn't tell, Su Muqing may not know. Su Muqing's company has so many things going on, how can it be possible for her to do such boring things as watching live broadcasts online? Even the audience in the live broadcast room knew Su Muqing. It's impossible to go to Su Muqing's place stupidly and ask Su Muqing if she was tricked by Lin Mo, right? With Su Muqing's violent temper, it would be strange not to beat the opponent half to death. Just as Ji Lengyan was thinking about how to threaten Lin Mo would not dare to say this to Su Muqing. Lin Mo's next sentence. Beat her unrealistic fantasies to pieces. Telling you something by the way. Su Muqing, you are watching my live broadcast in the live broadcast room. You, wish yourself well. Lin Mo really thinks about Ji Lengyan. When caught in rape. Su Muqing's move to cut off the legs of her children and grandchildren was something she had practiced before, and Lin Mo still remembered it. The wolf friends in the live broadcast room were not scared to death at that time. Even drunken dreams. They all dreamed of the two powerful long legs of Miss Su. I almost broke my waist. It can be seen that Lin Mo was deeply impressed by this matter. It's not right. Lin Mo's face changed slightly. What did this woman just say? Did you mess up her best friend? Can't walk. Then, that's not a dream. Does the married lady really still have first blood? Just as Lin Mo was shocked, Ji-Yu Lengyan stood up with a livid face, turned around and left. I planned to come over to help my best friend vent her anger. As a result, I dug a hole for myself, buried myself in a deep hole, and cheated my best friend and myself. And eat shitty braised mutton. Lin Mo rolled his eyes, stood up quickly, and urged Ji-Yu Lengyan to stay with great enthusiasm. You are here, eat before you leave. Su Muqing already knows it anyway. He definitely couldn't let Ji-Yu Lengyan go. I only have 32 cents left on my bank card, and no cash at all. Who pays the bill when the victim is taken away? My bank card with a balance of more than 3 billion. As soon as Lin Mo said this, Ji-Yu Lengyan really turned around and sat back, glaring at Lin Mo angrily. Yes. This girl has been tricked by you this time. If I don't give you a good meal, it's hard to understand the hatred in this girl's heart. Waiter. 10 pounds of braised mutton. 10 bottles of cold beer. Lin Mo. Who is cheating whom? 10 pounds of braised mutton without fear of choking. But who pays the bill has the final say. The fragrant braised mutton arrived quickly. Hot, brightly colored and fragrant. The audience in the live broadcast room was drooling. Many people said they would go there and try it out right away. The beauty who shares the same hatred and denounces the shameless anchor might even be able to win the beauty back. The best friend of a rich woman, with good looks and a good figure. The financial resources are definitely not much different. We can't let the dog anchor dominate it all by himself. Ji-Yu Lengyan stared at Lin Mo while stuffing large chunks of mutton into his mouth. It seems that what he is eating is not mutton. It's Lin Mo's meat. Lin Mo would naturally not be polite to Ji-Yu Lengyan. Ignoring Ji-Yu Lengyan's fierce gaze, he ate the braised mutton as if no one else was around. While eating, he enthusiastically showed off to Ji-Yu Lengyan, I'm not lying to you. This braised mutton is really good. Ji-Yu Lengyan snorted, humph. Pick up the cold beer and pour it into your mouth. She didn't want to talk to this bastard guy. Downed half a bottle of beer in one gulp. Ji-Yu Lengyan was about to continue fighting with the braised mutton. Suddenly, her pretty face turned extremely pale. Big beads of sweat broke out quickly, and I gasped for air. I was so weak that I lay on the table in pain. Lin Mo couldn't help being startled. Hey, are you okay? The audience in the live broadcast room was also shocked. Could this stewed mutton be from a black shop? Is the mutton poisoned? Ji-Yu Lengyan secretly cried out in his heart. I was so angry that I lost my head. How could I forget that it is those days of the month now? I already have that problem, yet I still drink cold beer. She covered her abdomen with both hands, resisting the severe pain in her abdomen, and gritted her teeth and said, quick. Bring me the painkillers in the bag. Lin Mo subconsciously spat out a sentence. You have chronic uterine cold and acute uterine spasm caused by cold beer. Taking painkillers will treat the symptoms but not the root cause. If you continue to take painkillers, it will only get worse. The words fell. Lin Mo felt a little stunned. How come you could see Ji-Yu Lengyan's fault at a glance? Yes. The skills of an old Chinese medicine practitioner just won a lottery. Ji-Yu Lengyan raised his head and looked at Lin Mo in astonishment, with a look of shock on his face. How could he see his old problem with Gong Han? Those who can heal cannot heal themselves. Of course she knows her problem. It's just that the causes of palace cold are extremely complex. Ji-Yu Lengyan thought of many ways, but to no avail. On those few days every month, she would be in constant pain. That's why I always have powerful painkillers in my bag. Just when Ji-Yu Lengyan was surprised, Lin Mo frowned. Let me take a look for you. The problem of uterine cold can be relieved through acupuncture. It's a pity that Lin Mo didn't prepare the golden needle. Fine. My own massage technique can activate blood circulation, dissipate blood stasis, and burn fat, which seems to be the perfect cure for this problem. Gu Lengyan couldn't help shouting, "Can you still see a doctor? Aren't you a locksmith?" The audience in the live broadcast room also had this idea at the same time. Lin Mo smiled. Whoever stipulates unlocking cannot know how to treat a doctor. No one has many skills these days. His expression suddenly became serious. I'm not kidding you. If you don't take care of it, you might die of pain. With that said, Lin Mo couldn't help but touch Gu Lengyan's abdomen with his palm. Live broadcast room audience. Fuck, where does the anchor touch? Isn't this taking advantage of others' danger? This anchor is so shameless that there is no lower limit. Call the police immediately. Gu Lengyan was also shocked. When had she been touched like this before and she was about to resist? The result of this move. My stomach felt like a knife, I was sweating violently, and it hurt so much that I couldn't even speak. Then, she felt a hot hand pressing firmly against her abdomen through her shirt. A warm current flowed into his body along the palm of his hand. As Lin Mo's hands continued to move and massage her lower abdomen. Unbearable pain. It calmed down instantly. 16. Lin Mo, have you touched enough? Lin Mo's big hand covered Gu Lengyan's lower abdomen, rubbing it up, down, left and right. Gu Lengyan was shocked to find that the severe pain in his lower abdomen was quickly dissipating. It was even warm and comfortable. She immediately looked at Lin Mo with a shocked expression. In the past, once uterine cramps are triggered, it will take at least several hours to relieve, and this is still the result of taking painkillers. Gu Lengyan also knew. What are the ingredients in painkillers? The more you take the medicine, the stronger your dependence becomes and the less effective it becomes. The problem is not eating. Now I have to take powerful analgesics. Never imagined. Lin Mo just touched her like this through her shirt. Those big hands were like magic, making her severe pain disappear in an instant. After Gu Lengyan came back to her senses, she saw several guests nearby, all looking towards her curiously. She was shocked and quickly grabbed the kunbao to block their sight. But the scene became even weirder. She lay on the table and covered the side under the table with her bag. Lin Mo sat next to her. A hand reached in from the waist and kept moving and moving. No matter how you look at it, it looks like those perverted scenes from short movies. Gu Lengyan's pretty face instantly turned as red as blood. However, Lin Mo's big, magical hand pressed against her abdomen, which was so comfortable that Gu Lengyan could not help but moan in front of everyone. Gu Lengyan was really reluctant to let Lin Mo let go. She could only grit her teeth and try her best not to scream out. Lin Mo uses fat-burning massage techniques. The lock can be manipulated properly with flexible fingers. Keep rubbing and moving on the soft belly. The heat brought by burning fat slowly removes the coldness contained in the uterus and moisturizes the damaged parts. The old Chinese medicine skills and massage skills are combined. It can indeed have a complementary effect, which is what Chinese medicine calls the effect of a monarch and his ministers assisting each other. No wonder they appear together in a lottery. Gu Lengyan has a slightly plump figure. The soft touch, especially the bulge 3 inches below the navel, made Lin Mo secretly swallow his saliva. The wolf friends in the live broadcast room had their eyes on fire. The anchor is treating a disease. Where exactly is the anchor's hand placed? Be careful, I will report you. Why is the beauty's face so red? It must be so painful that you can't help but turn red, right? Dog anchor. Get the table and the kun bag away. The wolf friends roared angrily. This dog anchor. He obviously fell in love with the rich lady Yujia. Now he's touching someone else's best friend again, he's totally unworthy of a human being. Ellipsis. Lin Mo massaged Gu Lengyan for 5 or 6 minutes. Gu Lengyan felt that the severe pain in his abdomen had completely disappeared, and it was even warmer and more comfortable. But the more I massaged, the more I realized something was wrong. Why is the position of that big hand getting lower and lower? Her pretty face was so red that she was about to bleed. Finally, he couldn't help gritting his teeth and whispering, Lin Mo. Have you touched me enough? Why don't you let go quickly? She almost begged Lin Mo in a begging tone. There are many people watching in the live broadcast room. Can you please stop pressing the button now? Just a little bit closer. Lin Mo reluctantly withdrew his palm. His expression was extremely serious. I'm here to treat you, there's nothing to be taboo about. Your Gong Han's problem is very serious. I use the method of burning your abdominal fat to stimulate the heat in your body and temporarily remove the coldness in your uterus. It's just that one treatment cannot cure the disease. If you want to completely eradicate it and prevent future attacks, you need at least at least 10 courses of treatment. When Ji-Yu Lengyan heard this, he ignored Lin Mo's small movements during the treatment and asked excitedly, What? You think my disease can be cured? This disease has tortured her for more than 10 years. Once an attack occurs, it will make her life worse than death. During this period, I didn't know how many doctors I saw, including foreign experts, but they couldn't cure me. This is a very important reason why she chose to study medicine. Lin Mo looked proud. It can be cured. You have to trust my skills. My family has inherited Chinese medicine for 18 generations and specializes in treating various difficult and complicated diseases, especially infertility. Ji-Yu Lengyan was even more surprised. Can it also cure infertility? The reason why she never got married. It is because of the problem of uterine cold that leads to infertility. We went on blind dates several times before. Finally, Ji-Yu Lengyan confessed frankly. The person whom he had originally vowed to be unwavering in told him that he didn't care enough to talk about marriage. Ji-Yu Lengyan lost all confidence in men. Fortunately, she stuck to the bottom line and didn't suffer. So knowing that Lin Mo deceived his best friend, he was filled with righteous indignation and wanted to cause trouble for Lin Mo. Lin Mo saw Ji-Yu Lengyan's eager expression. He smiled and said, Infertility is a trivial matter. After I cure your palace cold problem, I will prescribe a prescription to keep you in your arms for 3 years. Ji-Yu Lengyan's pretty face turned even redder. What did you say? I'm not married. Lin Mo's expression suddenly became serious. Ahem. But this treatment has some side effects. Ji-Yu Lengyan's heart suddenly tightened. What are the side effects? Lin Mo said, I am burning your belly fat and getting rid of the coldness in your body. Ji-Yu Lengyan was a little confused. What's going on? Lin Mo explained, your belly will lose weight. When you lose weight, your hand feels, ahem. No, when you lose weight, your waist becomes thinner. Ji-Yu Lengyan's eyes widened with a look of shock. Can this treatment also help you lose weight? She looked down subconsciously. Well. The short skirt around the waist seems to be really loose. 17. The scammer finally took the bait. The audience in the live broadcast room was stunned. Anchor number 107 is obviously a locksmith. Why is it that the more you look at it, the more something seems wrong? Brothers, did I enter the wrong live broadcast room? Isn't this the great sage unlocking the door? That is, you can just unlock the door and continue to help people catch rapes, but don't show off like this, okay? The anchor should catch the rapist immediately. We want to see the girl, we want to see the long white legs. This anchor is not doing his job properly. Complain to him. I thought I was a locksmith, but you turned into a world-class hacker. I thought I was a loser, but you told me that my bank card has a balance of 3 billion. I just thought he was a rich man pretending to be a loser, but you told me that Chinese medicine has been passed down for 18 generations. Professional skills battle, you don't need to watch other anchors, just watch 107. Now you are a locksmith, a hacker, a Chinese medicine practitioner, and a masseur. Will you transform into a concave and convex man later? I really want to be touched by the anchor. The anchor can not only cure diseases, but also lose weight. It is simply invincible. If you have the ability to do this side effect, give it to me. In the future, anchors will no longer be anchors. Are you afraid that you won't be able to make money just by relying on this unique skill? Although people nowadays have a few skills, do anchors have too many skills? The sharp-eyed audience could clearly see that the beauty's waist was obviously slimmer. Liposuction and weight loss are not so fast. The number of people in the live broadcast room has skyrocketed again. The popularity is +1+1+1. The popularity that was originally spent in the lottery suddenly reached the 10,000 mark. Ellipsis. Renting a house in a rural area. Several guys with sinister expressions were staring at the phone screen. Wait until you see Lin Mo curing Ji Lengyan's Gonghan's problem. A skinny man with a scar on his face finally couldn't bear it anymore. Done. Not only is he proficient in hacking methods, but he also has such powerful medical skills. It is indeed impossible for him to only have a deposit of 200,000. The sinister man next to him nodded. I told you so. He's just a guy with no hair, we're so scared of him. The computer has been unlocked and we can't stay here any longer. Anyway, I'm going to run to northern Myanmar. Catch him, get 3 billion, and we can be as happy as we want from now on. Another big man with tendons all over his body and 2 dragon tattoos on his shoulders also sneered, quit him. I'm afraid he will just transfer all our money away. The scarred man thought for a moment, then a fierce light flashed in his eyes, let him come here. But just in case, let's do it here. He pressed his finger heavily on a narrow place on the map. Dashan, check the signal jammer. There must be no mistakes. Black Dog, you go set up roadblocks. Ellipsis. Ji Lengyan was at a loss when he saw the loose waist. The black skirt that originally fit me was now too big. How could I walk back in? You can't hold up your skirt all the time. That must be embarrassing to death. Just when Ji Lengyan didn't know what to do, Lin Mo's phone suddenly rang. Hello, can the great sage unlock the door? My rental house door is locked and I don't have the key. Can you come over and help me unlock it? Opposite the phone. It is a timid, soft and waxy sound with a very pleasant sound. She sounds like a very young and cute soft girl. The ears of the wolf friends in the live broadcast room suddenly stood up. Another soft girl. Watching Lin Mo's live broadcast, there are indeed surprises everywhere. Don't say anything else. Just looking at the beautiful women is enough to please the eyes. Lin Mo is a 24-hour door-to-door store. Door-to-door unlocking is included in the competition income. Even if the program team did some secret work, they would not be able to get the top 10 rewards. The rewards for the subsequent players are also very generous. For example, the 11th to 100th place can receive rewards that are 30 times the total income of the competition. Opening a lock for 100 yuan is equivalent to an income of 3,000 yuan. When the game is over, as long as you get 100,000 yuan, it will become 3 million yuan in an instant. The meal has been finished. Of course, Lin Mo will not refuse business. Can. Where are you? The other person immediately told me an address. Then he said anxiously, can you come quickly? I'm so scared to be alone outside. This location is not very far from the farm shop, only 5 or 6 kilometers away. But it's very remote, considered a rural place. Lin Mo suddenly sneered in his heart. In such a remote place, a call was actually made to the Dasheng Unlock store in the city. Do you really think you are a fool? The scammer finally took the bait. Lin Mo's face remained calm and he smiled and said, the distance is a bit far. It'll take about 10 minutes. But we agreed in advance that it would cost 100 to open the door. You are a bit far away, so it will cost you 200. The other party hummed softly, okay. Come quickly. Hang up the phone. Lin Mo looked at Ji Lengyan who was a little at a loss, business is here. You keep eating, I'm leaving first. Ji Lengyan suddenly became anxious, you can't leave. What will I do if you leave? Lin Mo frowned. I didn't even drink a few sips of beer. It'll be fine to drive back by myself. Gu Lengyan, I came by taxi. Can you take me back? After a pause, she hurriedly said, I can accompany you to unlock the door first, and then you can take me back after opening it. Lin Mo's heart sank slightly. The guy who asked him to unlock the door was most likely a fraudster who defrauded him of 200,000 yuan. If you take Gu Lengyan with you, won't you bring a burden? Question. Those scammers must be extremely vigilant. I will definitely watch it in the live broadcast room. If he questioned and refused to let Gu Lengyan follow him, the other party might find out the clues. From now on, it will be almost impossible to get them fooled. Never mind. Take him with you. Anyway, I had secretly contacted Team Chen and shared the location information. There shouldn't be much danger. 18. Day. Why are we encountering gun crimes? Lin Mo knew he had to drive, so naturally he didn't drink. In order not to alert the snake, he could only take Gu Lengyan with him. Anyway, I just caught a fraudster, not a murderer. Those scammers are like rats in the gutter, trash that hides its head and hides its face but dare not show its face. Can it turn the world upside down? Lin Mo is quite confident in his own power. After all, he is young and strong, with a height of 1.8 meters, a weight of 160, and a bench press of 150 kilograms. I'm afraid he won't be able to do it. Gu Lengyan carefully got into the car while holding up her skirt. In fact, it didn't really fall off. After all, it's just her waist that's slim, and her plump buttocks are as proud as ever. Lin Mo didn't have the energy to appreciate Gu Lengyan's beauty. H9 roared towards the rural address mentioned by the other party. Team Chen sighed. I also received a secret message from Lin Mo. Wave your hand. Check firearms. Everyone, be careful. The other party is probably the third person who escaped from the Lantian fraud case. He is an international A-level wanted criminal nicknamed Lao Dao. He has at least 7 or 8 murders on his body. Set off. After the computer is unlocked. Team Chen found out. The circumstances of the Lantian fraud case were more complicated and serious than they thought. No wonder computers are so well protected. Not only victims of online fraud, but also pyramid schemes. Even human trafficking. Some victims who were tricked into the den and refused to submit. They will sell him to northern Myanmar, or even send him directly to an underground black market hospital to harvest his internal organs. Lao Dao is the person in charge of the human trafficking business. Team Chen has no way to notify Lin Mo. After all, the other party is extremely vigilant. If there is any sign of trouble, it will definitely disappear immediately if it feels bad. We can only hope that Lin Mo knows how to act according to circumstances. Lin Mo traveled very fast and arrived less than 1 kilometer away from his destination. This is a narrow mountain road. Most places can only accommodate 1 vehicle. Saw it suddenly. Not far away, a car stopped. A man and a woman were struggling to carry a large rock that seemed to have fallen from the nearby mountain. Lin Mo felt a slight shiver in his heart and could only step on the brakes. See Lin Mo appear. The petite woman, who looked to be in her early 20s, came over quickly and patted Lin Mo's car window. Hey, brother, a stone fell on the road. The two of us can't move it, can you come down and lend a hand? Lin Mo thought for a while, then turned to look at Gu Lengyan, and gave her a secret wink. You wait in the car, I'll go help them. Gu Lengyan was stunned for a moment when he saw Lin Mo's eyes. But before she could react, Lin Mo has already opened the door and got out of the car. As a result, I just got off the bus. The petite and frail woman had a fierce look in her eyes. He quickly pulled out a pistol from his lower back and held it firmly against Lin Mo's waist. If you don't want to die, don't move. Damn it. Careless. Lin Mo's hair stood on end and he broke into a cold sweat. Guns coming again. Not a fraudster. Guns are banned in the Dragon Kingdom, why are criminals so easy to get guns? Ji Lengyan saw Lin Mo's expression suddenly changed. About to ask. The other man had already rushed over like lightning. At the same time, a gun was pointed at Ji Lengyan, and he shouted coldly, "Get out of the car." The audience in the live broadcast room saw this scene. His face suddenly changed in shock. Fuck. Was the anchor robbed on the road? Isn't it too unlucky? I was defrauded of 200,000 yuan and was robbed on the road again. I told you earlier, if the anchor is so high profile, it will be over sooner or later. In front of millions of people in the live broadcast room, saying that he has 3 billion in savings. Aren't they the same scammers who just defrauded the anchors of their hard-earned money? Are fraudsters so cruel nowadays? While everyone was discussing in shock. Sudden. The screen goes black and nothing can be seen. The live broadcast is interrupted. These two robbers came prepared as expected. They must have been equipped with signal jammers. The anchor is really going to die this time. Everyone, please call the police immediately. Ellipsis. Lin Mo is so depressed. What kind of scammers are there? They are clearly a ruthless and experienced criminal gang. My Warwick Mate 60 was immediately confiscated by the other party. Then he was tied to a black dog and headed straight into the mountains and forests. At the same time, two burly thugs emerged from the mountain. He and Ji Lengyan's hands and feet were skillfully tied up, and their mouths were sealed with strong tape. Stuffed directly into the trunk of the car. Lin Mo only felt that the ride was bumpy and didn't know where the car was going. Narrow trunk. He and Ji Lengyan were so close to each other that they couldn't move at all. What's even more disgusting is, in order to fit two people in, the robber actually placed him and Ji Lengyan in 6 and 9 postures upside down. Lin Mo's face. He was pressed against Ji Lengyan's plump thighs. Even if Lin Mo struggled hard to keep his head away from Ji Lengyan. But every time the car bumps, his face hit that elastic belly, almost suffocating Lin Mo to death. Ji Lengyan won't say anything here. Lin Mo takes whatever posture she takes. At this time, what she was thinking about was not the dangerous situation she was in. All I know is that in the darkness, something keeps poking my face. Ji Lengyan was so embarrassed that he couldn't even breathe. What a fucking bastard. How long has it been, and it's still like this? Are you crazy? She clamped Lin Mo's head hard to vent her dissatisfaction. Lin Mo couldn't laugh or cry. He doesn't want this either. The problem is, my younger brother is very rebellious and doesn't listen to me. Who made Ji Lengyan smell good, but there was an indescribable smell underneath that kept getting into his nostrils. Just as Lin Mo was trying hard to free his head from Ji Lengyan's two powerful long legs. Suddenly, my ear touched something. Ji Lengyan's black skirt was squeezed to her waist. In the dark, a bright light dimly came into view. Lin Mo's eyes suddenly widened. It turned out to be an extremely sharp scalpel. Tightly pressed against Ji Lengyan's inner thigh. I go. Why does Miss Ji carry a scalpel with her? Still hiding in such a location. Lin Mo took a deep breath. I finally understood what Ji Lengyan meant. He quickly twisted his neck hard. After finally moving to the right place, he immediately opened his mouth and nibbled on Ji Lengyan's snow-white and plump thighs. Successfully bit the handle of the scalpel. Ji Lengyan was secretly happy. He also cooperated with Lin Mo, shrinking his feet vigorously and twisting his body. Finally the ankle was brought to Lin Mo's mouth. Lin Mo bit the scalpel, adjusted the direction, and used the sharp blade to cut the tie with force. The cable tie cannot be broken with brute force. But no matter how tough it is still made of plastic. Of course, you can't resist the extremely sharp scalpel. Ji Lengyan's feet finally broke free. This time, the scope of movement suddenly became much larger. Ji Lengyan carefully turned his body. Finally, the hands tied behind his back were brought to Lin Mo's mouth. It was a difficult operation. Ji Lengyan successfully escaped from trouble. None of the robbers driving the car noticed. The car ran wildly on the mountain road. Obviously the robbers were quite confident in their binding techniques and believed that Lin Mo and Ji Yu Lengyan would not be able to break free. After Ji Yu Lengyan was released from the restraints, he immediately tore off the sealing tape and helped Lin Mo cut off the tie. Then he wrote on Lin Mo's abdomen with his hand, "What should I do?" What comes to mind is that this bastard's abdomen is really strong, he definitely has 8-pack abs. Lin Mo thought for a moment and wrote on Ji Yu Lengyan's abdomen, "Wait. Wait for the trunk to open, start now. Be careful. Ji Yu Lengyan, I know how to fight. Can handle 2 people." Lin Mo was greatly surprised. However, this is definitely good news. As long as Ji Yu Lengyan can deal with the 2 of them. Intentional versus unintentional. Deal with the other 2 on your own. If you grab the opponent's gun immediately, you might actually be able to counterattack. 19. Eagle sauce. What? Was the military satellite hacked by the anchor? The car was bumpy and often circling, obviously walking on a mountain road. Although the restraints have been lifted. But Lin Mo actually didn't have much confidence in his heart. After all, the other party is a tough gangster with a gun and an experienced criminal gang. And there are 3 men and 1 woman. There are 3 men, 2 with strong physiques and 1 with a lean and capable body. They are difficult to deal with at first sight. Ji Yu Qingyan said that he knew Xiao's fighting skills and claimed that he could deal with 2 people. But how credible it is, Lin Mo can't guarantee it at all. This is not a game. If you die, you can come back to life. Lin Mo frowned and studied. Several of my skills seem to be useless. That old Chinese medicine doctor actually taught me a lot about the vital parts of the human body. The problem is not that you can attack the target by knowing the key point. Think skills. Lin Mo's heart moved. After treating Ji Yu Qingyan's palace cold, his popularity seemed to have risen to 10,000 again. He quickly turned on the system. Sure enough, the popularity value is more than 13,000. Lottery is available again. All the gods, Buddhas, 18 immortals, the Jade Emperor, the father-in-law of the earth, God Jesus, Amen. You must all protect me. Be sure to use a life-saving skill, and never thank you for your patronage. Wait for me to get out of trouble successfully. I promise to burn a paper-tied blonde horse with long legs and big breasts for each of you, so that you can enjoy the meat too. After Lin Mo prayed to God and worshipped Buddha. Decisive draw. Congratulations, you have acquired the skill, Kung Fu. Close black lens bracket. Kung Fu. For millions of years, human beings have summed up various techniques of killing and slaughtering animals in cruel fights, all with the ultimate goal of killing the target. Close black lens bracket. Red font warning, please use with caution. Close black lens bracket. A stream of mysterious knowledge instantly poured into Lin Mo's mind. Lin Mo couldn't help but gasp. Just in this moment. He actually thought of dozens of ways to wait for the other party to open the trunk of the car, and then kill them violently. Kung Fu skills. Although it did not improve his physical fitness, reaction speed, strength, etc. But what he got were all extremely cruel and terrifying killing techniques. There are also all kinds of incredible power-generating techniques. Picking out the crotch, locking the throat, gouging out the eyes and breaking the neck, they do everything they can. As long as it kills people, it's a good skill. Lin Mo instantly felt that his force value had increased more than 10 times. Killing skills and power skills. Coupled with Lin Mo's already quite good physical fitness. Lin Mo instantly turned into a killing machine. Paralyzed. The system is finally reliable for once. Lin Mo's confidence skyrocketed. Just as Lin Mo had just won the Kung Fu skill in a lottery. The car suddenly became slower and more bumpy. The voice of the robber came from ahead. Boss, we're almost there. What to do with these 2 fat sheep? Lin Mo and Ji Yu Lengyan immediately pricked up their ears. A sinister voice sneered, it depends on whether they can cooperate. Honestly, transfer the money to us. Once you get the money, leave them in the cave. Can you go out and see their luck? If you refuse to cooperate, just remove their organs. Their eyes, hearts and kidneys are worth a lot of money. The young female bandit couldn't help but scream, "Pick it in a cave. We only have a freezer and no anesthetic. Why don't you hurt them to death? It's too cruel." The sinister voice sneered, "Do you think you are being treated in the hospital? What kind of anesthetic? Just tie it up tight." As soon as these words came out, Lin Mo instantly noticed that Jiyu Lengyan's body was trembling, and he was obviously very frightened. He quickly held Jiyu Lengyan's hand firmly and wrote on her abdomen, "Don't be afraid, I'm here." Jiyu Lengyan felt the strength of Lin Mo's strong palms, and somehow he suddenly felt relieved. "Woman. Sure enough, you still have to find a man to rely on." At this time, the other man suddenly laughed sinisterly. "Brother Dao, can you let the brothers feel good before harvesting that woman's organs? Isn't it too wasteful to just harvest her organs?" Brother Dao smiled. "Let's see if they can cooperate. After all, we are just asking for money, not life. As long as he is willing to give us 3 billion, he will naturally not take it seriously if he sells organs for a small amount of money. With money, you can't find any woman, and there's no need to harm others. If you don't cooperate, you can do whatever you want." Lin Mo's face darkened instantly. Even if you know that the other person is obviously telling you these words, the nameless karma is still burning. Oh shit. You have to let them know what will happen if you make them angry. But it's just kung fu, which doesn't seem to be very reliable. After all, the other party has a gun. As the saying goes, no matter how good your skills are, you are still afraid of a kitchen knife, let alone the opponent's at least 2 guns. We must find a way to notify Team Chen and the others. Lin Mo's heart suddenly moved. Correct. The phone was taken away by the other party. The micro camera is still there. The other party did not take away the camera. The wide-angle camera specially customized by the program team is connected to the satellite network in order to stabilize the live broadcast signal. The camera also has a simple operation panel. It has button options such as aborting the live broadcast. Lin Mo quickly took off the camera. Asked Jiyu Qingyan to block the light from the camera and open the screen to take a look. Can be opened normally. Unfortunately, the network connection shows no signal. There must be a signal jammer in the car. Lin Mo refreshed the network connection several times without giving up. Sudden. The screen flashed, and a network signal appeared strangely. It's an English name. Lin Mo has limited English and doesn't know what this means. I don't know where the powerful signal came from, but it was able to break through the blockade of the signal jammer. He quickly connected to the internet. The password box pops up. God-level lock-picking skills are activated. Good guy, it turned out to be a password of more than 180 digits. It took a lot of effort. Lin Mo finally entered the password and successfully connected the signal. Ellipsis. The millions of viewers in the live broadcast room not only did not decrease, but grew in number. Countless people were talking about Lin Mo being kidnapped by armed gangsters. Sudden. The originally dark live broadcast screen suddenly flashed with light. A weird big face suddenly appeared on the screen. I go. Is this the anchor? Wasn't he kidnapped by armed robbers? Where is the anchor and why is he so dark? Ellipsis. Team Chen sighed. With a livid face, he stared at the killed black dog. Lin Mo's cell phone was wrapped tightly around He Quan's abdomen with tape. More than a dozen police officers were tricked by a dog. Team Chen broke into a cold sweat. Lin Mo is a super online anchor with millions of viewers. What if he was kidnapped and killed by gangsters in front of the police force and millions of spectators? One can imagine. The Haidong Police Department will be under tremendous pressure in the future, and the negative impact may be even more serious than the Lantian fraud case. This will definitely make the public have serious doubts about the capabilities of the police. Who else is willing to cooperate with the police in solving the case in the future? Just when he didn't know what to do next. The technical support policeman who stayed behind in the car ran over in a hurry. While running, he shouted, "Team Chen. Lin Mo's live broadcast room signal is connected. We can lock his location through live broadcast signals." Ellipsis. 3rd Pacific Fleet, U.S. Naval Command. Navy Commander-in-Chief Honest stared at the signal soldier in disbelief. What? The first-level encrypted military satellite monitoring the Dragon Kingdom was hacked. Are you kidding me? I'm so angry that the cover keeps being blocked. Is this considered sentimental? Neuropathy. I'll code the cover to see if you can seal it or not. Close black lens bracket. 20. Terrible. Female doctor's scalpel inflicts fatal blows. Lin Mo and Jiyu Lengyan were locked in the trunk of the car. Suddenly discovered. The car stopped. The two looked at each other. Take a deep breath at the same time. What Lin Mo didn't expect was Jiyu Lengyan at this time. He actually acted unusually calm, clutching the scalpel tightly in his hand. The audience in the live broadcast room. Everyone held their breath and stared at the screen, their hearts beating violently uncontrollably. Everybody knows. This is not a movie. Once anything goes wrong, the anchor and the beautiful lady are likely to be shot to death by the robbers. Then his internal organs were removed and his body was thrown into the wilderness. Fine. After several robbers hijacked Lin Mo, they saw that the live broadcast in the live broadcast room was interrupted and the jammer took effect. Naturally, I will not continue to pay attention to the live broadcast room without any pictures. Lin Mo didn't know whether Team Chen and the others could lock their signal position. No feedback received anyway. At this time, all we can do is fight. A critical moment. Lin Mo felt that her mind was calmer and clearer than ever before, and she even had a sense of unexplainable happiness. It seems as if he has faced millions of extremely brutal killings. The body's adrenaline hormones are secreted in large quantities. He silently gestured to Jiyu Lengyan. You won and I 3. Jiyu Lengyan was suddenly stunned. You 3 and I 1. Lin Mo nodded slowly. Writing on Jiyu Lengyan's soft belly, trust me. I'll strike first. Just finished writing. There was a click. A ray of light shines into the specially modified trunk of the car. Lin Mo's eyes were half closed. Reduce the discomfort caused by sudden exposure in dark environments. All over. Every bone and every muscle is instantly adjusted to the best state for shooting. The eyes of the audience in the live broadcast room were wide open. Appear on the screen. It was an extremely ferocious, cruel face full of vile flesh. Definitely the kind that would stop a child from crying, which is intimidating. The ferocious man opened the trunk of the car and strangled Lin Mo's neck with his big hands, obviously trying to drag Lin Mo out of the trunk. That's when Lin Mo moved. The big hand that was originally bound behind his back suddenly reached out and firmly grasped the strong man's wrist. The 5 fingers were like steel hooks, drilling into the strong man's veins with force. The strong man was shocked, and felt his arm instantly numb and out of control. Fuck. The words are not finished yet. Lin Mo suddenly exerted force and pulled the strong man from the trunk of the car. The fist of the other hand was clenched tightly, the middle finger bone protruded half an inch, and it hit the strong man's throat bone hard like lightning. There was a click. The audience in the live broadcast room can clearly hear the sound of the strong man's throat bone breaking. The strong man's cry suddenly stopped. Lin Mo is like a cheetah stalking its prey. The audience in the live broadcast room couldn't understand it. How did Lin Mo burst out of the narrow trunk of the car like a cheetah? It completely violates the principles of human body mechanics. The other 2 robbers were indeed tough robbers who had experienced many battles, and their reaction speed was astonishingly fast. Just when the strong man screamed, the scar-faced Lao Dao had instantly pulled out the pistol from his waist. He fired several shots at the trunk of the car with bang bang bang. Unfortunately, the bullets were blocked by the strong man. Lin Mo's body was pressed tightly against the strong man, his feet suddenly exerted force, and he kicked the strong man straight away towards Brother Dao. Then it was as fast as a shadow, and it rushed out close to the ground. In everyone's extremely shocked eyes, Lin Mo, who was close to the ground, kicked hard at an incredible angle. Shockingly, it is exactly the same as that of the great beauty Su. Sure enough, it's not like a family doesn't enter the same door. Only Lin Mo's kick. It is several times more powerful than the great beauty Su's ability to cut off her children and grandchildren. Scarface was caught off guard and Lin Mo kicked him right in the lower body. Suddenly there was a scream. He was kicked off the ground by Lin Mo, and then fell heavily to the ground, completely motionless. In the blink of an eye, Lin Mo used extremely ruthless means to eliminate two gangsters. The other gangster was so frightened that his hair stood up. He quickly drew out his three-pointed military thorn and stabbed Lin Mo's waist and eyes from behind. Lin Mo took a deep breath. The waist moved strangely to the left. The military thorn was close to the body and penetrated the clothes. Lin Mo felt a chill in his waist. But there was no time to think too much. His right arm reached back and grabbed the opponent's arm tightly. Then with a dazzle of his body, he hit the opponent's temple with his left elbow hard. The sound of cracking bones sounded. The gangster's temples were smashed by Lin Mo. The audience in the live broadcast room gasped in unison. There was panic on their faces, and they stared at the screen without even daring to blink. This anchor. Still not human after all. It can't really be a humanoid concave convex man. Terrible. Lin Mo's offensive has not stopped yet. After crushing the opponent's temple, he grabbed the opponent's hair with his backhand, bent his body, and exerted force. A throw over the shoulder, knocking the gangster to the ground. At the same time, his right knee was filled with thunderous force, and he concentrated all his strength to slam into the vital part of the opponent's throat. The audience in the live broadcast room was so shocked that they didn't know what to say. Only about 10 seconds. 3 armed gangsters were beaten to death by Lin Mo alone with his bare hands. Who is this Lin Mo? None of the super special forces are this powerful, right? Just when the audience in the live broadcast room was extremely shocked, gunshots suddenly rang out. The bullet flew past Lin Mo's ear. Paralysis. That delicate-looking female robber with a gun. Lin Mo secretly screamed that something was wrong. Quickly roll over. He was about to pick up the stones on the ground and use his precise throwing skills to make a desperate attempt. Sudden. The female gangster screamed. Lin Mo turned around and looked. Shockingly, he saw Ji Lengyan, who was so calm that he couldn't be more calm. He waved the scalpel and slashed the female robber's wrist again. The female robber's hand tendons were severed by Ji Lengyan's scalpel. The pistol fell to the ground helplessly. Ji Lengyan seemed to have become an extremely calm surgeon on the operating table. The scalpel flashed coldly. One knife, throat. One knife, a large artery in the neck. One knife, straight to the heart. The audience in the live broadcast room, in just this moment, their whole bodies were drenched in cold sweat. Swallowing saliva involuntarily. Lin Mo, a strong young man with a height of 1.8 meters, killed 3 tough gangsters in an instant, and they could barely accept it. Ji Lengyan is a super beauty like a goddess. So cruel and terrifying in his bones. Is the scalpel fatal? Even Lin Mo took a breath of air. Looking at Ji Lengyan in disbelief, he was still attacking the dead female robber. He finally knew. Why would Ji Lengyan hide the scalpel close to his body as a life-saving weapon? This female doctor is so scary.